Hello,
Come on.
hello.
Miss
Goodness,
Cameron.
y'all got here early. Andrea, Cheryl, I'm glad y'all are here visiting with each other while we were making some decisions in the background.
Who made the ice cream? Yep, we
I
opened
guess
the box.
Cheryl must have.
Ooh. There's Linda. Hello, Linda.
Hi,
Um,
Linda. We're glad you're here.
my husband would be in seventh heaven if he got homemade ice cream.
Oh, mine too.
Mine doesn't even get ice cream very often because I can pass on ice cream.
I saw a recipe in Diet Doctor to make in a like a quart jar, and you shake it up real good and put it in the freezer
Yep.
and make vanilla ice cream that way. So I may try that and see if it's any good. If it's good, I'll give you the recipe
Okay. Sounds like a good deal.
because it wouldn't have any sugar in it
Because it's yeah.
because
Um,
it's keto. But
yeah, that would be cool. The what was I gonna say? Oh, I guess it's just not in my
I,
brain to talk today.
well,
Um,
I understand. I forgot what we were planning to do today. Oh, napkin, and
okay.
I didn't get a napkin put down. I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh. Well, I did get a napkin put down, but I have two things. Oh, I was gonna mention.
Well,
I
you
have
talk while I get a napkin put down.
okay. I have a blank page back here, and I'm thinking about just putting um this on that to finish off this. This is the my pocket, and it doesn't have anything on it. And then I have another blank page over here. You know, these single blank pages. I thought I would try to maybe work on some of them after I work on. Well, we're going to do a double pocket though, so I
Hi,
want to do that.
Patricia. Hi, Mindy. Yeah, yeah. I definitely
Yeah, I
want to
want
do
to do that.
pockets. I remember that.
Yeah, I want to get that
Okay.
done.
Well, I'm gonna try to cut these so that I can get it on here. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Maybe I need to try a different napkin.
Oh, you can't just
Uh,
tuck it in the crease and.
well, if I do that, well, I could just do that and then just ink the edges.
Well, you know what I did? I put it on this edge. No, I didn't. I took it apart. I did take it apart because I was thinking,
Well,
oh, I just tuck it, I put it on both edges and then just tore it in the middle.
yeah. Well,
Just
this other
watered
one
it.
that I did, if I can find it, trying to remember where I did it.
Cheryl's lurking on the sofa.
Well, good for her.
Hmm.
Well, I know I did one. Didn't I do one? I know I did.
That's a napkin, but
Yeah, but that's not the one
it
I'm
was.
talking about. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
I
because
know I did one
you put it on with glue stick.
with glue stick. That's right. Okay, let's look slower, Lisa. Don't be in such a hurry.
Oh, didn't you put it underneath the night?
I
Hi,
did.
Kimberly.
No, I put it underneath the ladies.
Okay, hi Barbara. Well, the knight and the ladies are to your are further back. You passed them.
Well, no, that's different. Um,
Okay.
I didn't put it on this page with the leaves. I put it
Oh,
with my
oh,
my
with your
proper
big
lady and
ladies.
my
Yeah,
improper lady.
your big ladies. Yeah,
Yeah, there they are.
there they are.
And I didn't even cut it in the middle. I just glued it down and glued it down.
Uh huh.
Um, and so it might break eventually in the middle, but I think that's probably what I'll do with this one too, just because
Hi,
it's easier.
Jeannie. I don't know that you've been in our streams before. Welcome, welcome. I think Barbara, did I say hello to you? I hope so. I said hi to Kimberly.
Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Kimberly. Hi,
Anyways,
Barbara.
I'm while you do that, I'm going to I'm thinking that I want this napkin was very this was definitely the ghost print, and I thought that it kind of needed some um another layer, so I was thinking that I would put in maybe some
think I'm going to ink before I put my napkin down.
Some of these,
Oh, that'll be pretty.
um, and I have some bigger ones that match. So I thought I might put some of the bigger ones in too.
Oh, I have to tell you, I hope I don't have to run into the house today because it will not be a quick thing if I do.
Uh-oh.
I, I did something to my toe this morning. I do not know what it
Oh,
was. I didn't feel like I did anything, but when I put weight on it, it feels like a sprained ankle feels when you put weight on it. But it's
oh,
my thumb toe.
oh
I don't know.
no. Hi Mike and Karen Sue. Hi Karen Sue.
Hi,
And
Mike. Hi,
anybody
Karen Sue. Good to
and
see
anybody
y'all.
we missed?
Anyway, that was frustrating development. I was fixing to go for a walk with my mom, and I just got up and it started. It was hurting so bad. I thought, well, I'll just go put on my tennis shoes and maybe that'll support it enough. And
Uh-huh.
instead, that just made it feel worse.
My
So I thought,
goodness.
well, I'm gonna walk over to her house and I'm gonna see how it does. How it behaves when I do that, and then I'll decide. And it got hurting worse as I was walking over there, not better. So I was like, well, okay, no walk today. But I went on one with my hubby last night, so it's okay. But Mama needs to go for walks, and
Yeah, my mom's
oh,
been walking to the end of the driveway and back enough that she's putting in about I don't like that at all. Not at all. It's one or the
I'm
other that I can't use them both.
I'm
Let's
kind of
let's
thinking about doing the opposite of what you're doing there. Well, what fairies were we going to put on here? Were we going to use flutterbys or were we going to use something
No, we
else?
were talking about using these chipboard fairies that you got.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I knew we were going to do that at one time, but I didn't know if we were going to do that this time. But anyway, I was thinking about maybe putting some butterflies on with those fairies.
Oh, with the
And
bright napkin. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I would be kind of doing the opposite of what you're doing.
Yep, there you go. That's the way it works. I think that sounds like a plan.
I can do this without tearing anything.
Hi, Janet. Janet's here. Hi, Dawn. Hi,
Hey,
Shay.
Janet. Good to
Janet
see
is
all of
gone.
you.
Janet didn't get a notification again, so she has gone off to post a link.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
She said she would be right back.
Well, I noticed just as I was fixing to come on that Kathy's World is doing a live.
Uh-oh.
So we may have some people who want to visit. I don't know what she's doing. Uh, or maybe, yeah, she did post a link. So, anyway,
Hi,
if you want to
Cindy.
go visit, see what she pop in and see what she's doing, you're welcome to do that. But we would love for you to be here too. I just don't want anybody to feel like they're torn between should I do this or that, because you can do whatever or as much of both as you want.
There you go. Um,
Okay, I like that. It's not really as white. I mean, it doesn't go down quite as transparent
mm-hmm.
with glue stick, but
Uh-oh. Cheryl says the sofa's got her.
uh, but it still looks nice. I'll just ink
But
a little
Dawn
more.
And Dawn says that, yeah, Dawn says that she didn't get a notification either, but we're on her alarm. Cindy, did I say hello? I hope I did. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. I missed you coming in. I was looking down. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, I got to have another one in there. There's something bigger than that one. Okay, yeah, there we go. I like that, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I think that this lady
It's going to be
might
very
be
messy on the bottom.
kind of sitting on that one. Okay.
Okay. Now I need to find my ladies. Here they are. I was thinking about doing a couple of those black butterflies
Oh, mm-hmm.
along with the black fairies. Um,
Well, hello, Lolly.
I was trying to
Um,
decide if I want to put some sparkle on the butterflies and the fairies or not.
yeah. Is Lolly Cunningham a name you recognize, Lisa? Lolly,
I have seen her before, but I don't know if I've seen her in our stream or not. I'm glad you're
well,
here, Lolly.
we're really glad you're here, Lolly. Um, if you've been here before and I've missed it, I do apologize. Okay, we need a slightly bigger, longer piece right there. The fun is going to come when I have to ink all of these. Oh no, I threw one on the floor. There we go. That's better. No throwing them on the floor because then the vacuum cleaner will suck them up. That is when Jeffrey vacuums. Hi, Journey. Okay, Cindy. Cindy's going to have to watch later.
Okay. Thanks for popping in.
There, what did we think?
I like.
Okay. But the flowers have to be inked.
Uh,
Oh, dear. What can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there.
okay, that's one I didn't know.
Well, that's
My mom
because you don't
sang me.
drink.
Okay, I was say my mama sang me a lot of old-fashioned songs, and some of them were pretty weird, but that's not one of them.
Mm-hmm. Um, and I'm going to tell you that would cost my husband a ticket.
Oh, really?
Well, he was singing, actually he was just not paying total attention to what he was doing. And he was speeding a little bit, not a lot, but he was singing that song. And so we were, I was teasing him that song cost him a ticket. I don't think he actually got the ticket. I think that he just got stopped. He was driving my pickup truck for one thing, and wasn't used to it. My sister was in the car. I think we were all tired.
I think I want to leave these fairies solid black, but I'm
Yeah,
going to glitter up the butterflies when I put them on.
I'm not going to glitter on this page. I don't think. I just think that I just like it just like it is. Andrea says, Tanya. Mm. So,
Use some more Teresa's butterflies. Well, can't figure out how to get to them. She does such a good job of protecting them.
Yeah, they were folded in such nice. Okay, what they do, I think, Andrea. Welcome, certainly. I'm not sure what they're needing in a journal. Yes, Lolly. This particular book, and usually I take a couple pages out between each page, and glue two pages together, kind of thing. These particular books, they're law um, journals or books, and the pages in them are almost as thin as dictionary paper. So Lisa and I we started tearing two out between every two and gluing three together because it took three to make a sturdy page. Well, now we're to the point we're tearing four out between two pages and gluing three together. So every 11 pages makes one. There were 800 pages in these books. And it wasn't about how many pages we wanted. It was about getting rid of enough to take out the bulk, because it's starting to get crocodile mouth and we're not even finished. So we do. And Lisa, didn't you do a prep video sort of?
I did do a prep video, and it
Okay.
is in the Altered Fairy book, whatever playlist.
Okay. Lisa's playlist, the Altered Fairy Book playlist, should have the prep video, which kind of shows you what we did in the beginning, but we have had to start taking out more pages. So I
Stop with all
stopped
the
with all
math.
the math.
This
Sorry.
this is pretty simple math.
Yeah, but I did have to add those pages together, and I was trying to decide how many was down to using. And that was,
Well, I don't know how many I'm down to using. I'm just gonna use whatever's left and not worry about it.
oh well,
When I run out, I'm done.
no, but I mean, you're taking four out between each page, right?
I am now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're really thin pages, really thin. And I've had a little trouble. Do you know that last night I tore one of these pages with the glue stick? I was gluing pages together and I tore it with the glue stick. So, needless to say, I added a page to that one because I didn't want the torn to show, so I just glued another one to it. No one will ever know.
Yeah, that's right.
Except that I just told you. Oh yeah, when you put the ink on the edges of these flowers, it just makes it.
Yeah, it's all the difference in the world. It doesn't seem like a big thing, but
Thank you, Janet, for putting the playlist link in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start inking everything. Besides the fact that I have a whole bunch of fun tea-dyed papers now and avocado papers that really need to go somewhere vintagey.
yeah.
Vintagey.
Well, I'm working on some more, and I'll give y'all a teaser. I'm working on some more of those marbled papers, with avocado dye instead of coffee as the base. They're actually outside right now. I better go check and make sure they aren't getting blown away. Once they start drying a little bit, I'm afraid they will blow away.
Blow away, yes, and you don't want that to happen. That would be bad.
And
So,
we barely even have a breeze, so, but just in case, I'm going to go check real quick. Be right
okay.
back.
It has sprinkled on us twice today.
Oh,
Yes. Well, I inked some things before I started hanging out with Lisa. I just tend to forget to ink. That's the problem. Lisa is just, you know, the queen. She can she remembers to ink hers. I forget to ink mine. But this is wallpaper flowers off of a page in a wallpaper sample book, and they just look so much nicer when you ink them because they have a little texture, so they don't they, they're a little bit 3D on a page, so it's really nice when they're inked. You're working at about 10 journals at a time, Judy. That's kind of how I roll too. So you're not gonna show them to us?
oh, well, let me let them dry a little more, and then I'll go out and I'll actually get them. But they were sitting
Okay.
there just fine, no trying to blow away, so I decided to leave them.
Well, I have to figure out some way to hang some outside because of course, I will tell you with the air conditioner running the way it is, I can't even tea dye my papers the way I was tea dyeing them because the tea bags dry so fast.
Yeah.
I soaked the tea bags down yesterday morning before lunchtime. They were dry. So
Okay. Just put it
we were
down.
discussing you have the title of Queen of Inking. And it's my fault. I gave it to you.
You gave it to me. Okay.
Yep. I
Well,
did.
I like inky things, and I even enjoy the process.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna add some more ink actually because
I have
I think
found I
it'll be
don't
pretty.
mind fussy cutting if I get to do it with my feet propped up.
There you go. That does make a difference.
Hmm. Well, when I'm working a bead show, I have to sit there on the computer for quite a long time, and I can't. They're about every 5 minutes I can do something, and so I'm sitting there, and I have found it's not too bad to fussy cut. It's also not too bad to paint with my Derwent pencils.
Ah.
So Jeffrey had doctor's appointment. Oh, I have a funny story to tell you. Not about Jeffrey. Jeffrey had doctor's appointment today, so now he's got um, people calling them to set up appointments. He's got it. He needs a new CPAP. His other one's 10 years old, so it's time for a new one. So,
Well, I've heard they're a lot better now too, so it might be good to
well,
upgrade just for that reason too.
this one was way better than his first one, and they do get better all the time, um, and smaller. Um,
Yeah.
one of the
Oh, the
reasons,
one my dad used was horrible.
yeah,
I don't know. I couldn't have slept in it. I would have just had to expire from not getting enough oxygen because I could not have slept in that thing.
well, my mom has used one for years and years and years, and I was like, Mom, go get a new one. I said, your insurance will cover it. And she went and got a new one. And then the doctor she had told her she didn't really need it anymore. But she's lost a tremendous amount of weight, kind of thing. However, I
Yeah.
really think she still needs it. She has a tendency to really snore. And
Okay. All right. Well, that was easy.
you're
Hey, I
all
like
done.
it.
You're all done. I got to glue mine down.
That's
Okay.
okay.
I'm happy. I just got to glue.
Yep. Glue away. I'll
Oh,
just.
good, Lolly. I'm glad you signed up for the Facebook group. Deborah's here. Hello, Deborah.
Hi,
And
Deborah.
if we missed anybody coming in, we're glad you're here. Um, Did you just glue these down to the page, Lisa?
I
Just
did. I just used
okay.
art glitter glue, glued them right down.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's what I'll do. I figured they would do that. I think I've glued one to a tag, so
Hey, Suzanne, I'm not sure if I saw you when you came in, but I'm glad you're here.
I didn't see her come in. So hello, hello. Is she showing up on your chat right now? Because she's not showing up on mine. Hmm.
Well, she's way back. I just went back to look and saw her,
Oh, okay. All right.
but she is there, but it was like at 122. So
Ooh, okay. So I really missed her. That's what happened. Okay, so now to my funny story about my mom. And it's kind of funny, but it's kind of not. So, I didn't realize my mom was such a, I don't know, um, a wimp or something. I don't know what it was, but she said, I called her yesterday. I call her at least every other day.
okay,
She
I'm gonna
said,
pause you for just a second. Say hi to
okay.
Violet so we don't miss her and she goes off in the chat and lose her. Hi, Violet. We're glad you're here.
And
Okay, back to
Suzanne
your
says
story.
she's been here 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
sorry.
she, that's, don't be sorry. That's perfect. She said that she had gone out to the laundry room, and her laundry room is outside. It's like um, uh, it's in her carport, and she'd gone to the laundry room. She had a basket full of clothes, and right smack in the middle of the laundry room floor is a dead rat. I said, Mom, was it a mouse or rat? She said it was too big to be a mouse. She said, but the bugs hadn't gotten to it or anything. So she's telling me, she said, I debated whether to call Jeff, and I thought it was too far for him to have to come all the way over here to take care of a dead rat. And the next door neighbor would have come over and taken care of it for her. She said, and I thought about going and getting Frank and asking him if he'd take care of it, but I just couldn't take and wake him up. So she said, I decided I would just do it myself. So I got a plastic bag and I put my hand in the bag and I snatched that little creature up by his tail and I put him in the garbage can. And I'm like, okay, so it's dealt with, right? And it's the whole time she's telling me the story, I am dying. I'm laughing so hard I can't hardly help, but I just don't want to laugh at my mama, It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So then Frank's been putting her garbage can out for her. These garbage cans are huge and they're heavy. And even though we have a small one for Mom, it's still heavy. And Frank's been taking care of it for her since he's living next door, and he's really sweet about it. And so he was getting ready to take it out, and he was in the yard or something. Mom told him, she said, please, Frank, would you take my garbage out? And he said, yes, I intend to, Miss Dorothy. He said, I had to use your recycle bin over the weekend, and I'm going to put them both out. And she said, well, don't open, whatever you do, don't open the garbage can. It's like it's going to get out.
It might resurrect and come out.
I was like, okay, all right, Mom.
She probably doesn't want him knowing she had a rat in her house.
No, she told him it was in there.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't in the house though; it was outside. So,
Yeah.
the big thing is they have this cat lady in her neighborhood that feeds cats all over the neighborhood, which means that likely as not she's attracting rats. So, because there's cat food outside,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember back when I was single, I had a dog, and she was an outside dog, and because I worked all day, so um, and I had this big container that you put dog food in, and then she just eats however much she wants. I've
Mhm.
always just put food out and let my dogs eat however much they wanted, because none of them have ever overeaten doing that, because they always knew they had more food. And so I had that out for her, and I went out there in the winter one time, and it was snowing and everything out there, and I opened that thing up to put some more dog food in, and there was a family of mice in there.
Oh,
I mean, some big ones and a bunch of babies. I was like, oh my goodness. I picked up that whole bin, carried it out to the dumpster, and emptied it into the dumpster. I didn't
yep,
know what else to do. I was just
yep.
like, okay, was just wasted 5 pounds of food, but or 10 pounds of food. It was a big carrier, but anyway, I called my landlady and I said, I've got mice. I need something. And she goes, well, if you wouldn't put dog food out, I'm like, well, I have to feed my dog.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, when we lived in South Dakota, in the fall, especially when they started on the corn and the soybeans, mice would come in the house, but they were just little itty bitty mice, you know. And
Yeah.
the cat just loved to chase them. He just thought that was the best thing, was to chase those mice. Oh, I like these pages, and they're just so simple. So, are you waiting for me? Is that the deal?
It's perfectly fine to wait
Okay.
for you because I'm not in a hurry and I told myself I'm not going to rush. I'm just going to enjoy today and not
Okay.
rush. I'm not going to feel like we have to get a certain amount done or we haven't succeeded. So,
Oh, good.
because
Mhm.
I've already decided when June is over, this book is done.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a plan.
So, the last week in June, we're going to work on the cover and that's it. I'm
There you
telling
go.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, that's for me. That may not be for you. And I may change my mind when I get there if I've still got some pages laying around, but um,
Pages could be done very quickly just by putting some of the stuff down that we've got already cut out. And
exactly. I got a lot of flowers and fairies cut out that I could just stick anywhere.
yeah,
So we may have this the week before the last be see how many pages we can do week, but today is not that day.
yeah,
Thanks, Janet. I'm not going to be pushed around by a journal. That's right.
that's right. Uh-huh.
I am the boss of my journal. It's like when I was learning to homeschool, the kids were little and I would get these curriculum, and I was like, there is just so much busy work in this curriculum and the kids are just bored to tears doing this busy work. And I called one of my friends and I said, what do you do about that? She goes, if they can do it without any mistakes, just skip it and move on. She said, you
That's
are the master of that curriculum. It is not your master. I'm like, okay, thank
that's
you.
right.
I just
Uh-huh.
needed somebody to tell me it was okay to skip pages because I grew up going to public school and you didn't skip anything. You did everything they told you to do.
That's right. Yeah.
And
But
I'm a rule
and that's
follower. So
that's the problem with public school is that they make you do so much busy work. Okay, I gotta put some wax paper in because this is gonna get too sticky because I overdid her toes. You know how that goes.
yeah.
But I'm really pleased with how that came out.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's so soft
Well,
and sweet.
and yours is brighter, but I just love it.
I think they're both gorgeous.
Totally
Gorgeous.
different. Hi,
Yep.
Janice.
Different but the
So
same.
different but the same. Yep, same techniques but different. So
Yep. So what are we gonna do
okay.
next? Pockets?
Um, I think make a pocket. Now I was gonna put the pocket. Where was I gonna put the pocket? I said, oh, I know what it was. My middle does not have very much in the way of pockets. So I was thinking that this is in my middle section that
Yeah.
I want to make this pocket in here. Okay, and my plan was to take.
Hi,
Okay, so I have
Janice. I'm
I
glad
have
you're here.
four I have 4 pages. I have this one that's like that, and then this one. My
Okay, let me
plan
make
was
sure I've got that available.
yeah.
Okay, I do.
Okay. My plan was to take this one and cut it in half.
Oh, I remember that plan. Yeah. I
I
remember that
think
plan.
I'm going to use scissors because I'm having trouble tearing this stuff.
Well, I haven't been, but because you said that and I'm going ahead and doing it anyway, I probably will have trouble. That's the
Well,
way.
I'm gonna try it. We'll see, because it will be prettier if it's torn.
There we go. And
Okay,
inking.
and it is stiffer because it's all glued together.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
is easier when it's.
the thought was is that this one would be a pocket this way, and this one would be a pocket this way. So like this. But I think I want to figure out what I'm going to decorate it with before I go on. And I was thinking, I had those Dollar Tree napkins I was not happy with because they were, just skinny, which would be
Oh,
perfect.
those sunflower ones? Were
Yep,
they sunflowers?
yep, I think they were sunflowers, and they,
Something yellow.
mhm. Of course, I put that stuff away, right?
Of course.
Yeah, well, it's put away, but it must not be very well put away because I can't find it.
It's very safe someplace.
Yeah, probably on the other side of the table. Apparently, I did not put it away. Apparently, I just moved it, which doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, that's really good. You know you've got it. You know it's right here. I didn't put it in my boxes, did I? No, it's not in the boxes.
Did you look with your fairy stuff?
Yeah,
We talked about using it.
yeah, and then I had the whole bucket of bucket of napkins out, and I just got into that bucket of napkins, and they're not in there, so they have to be right here somewhere. Okay. Because I really think they would be perfect for this particular spot.
Linda says it's the last place you look.
I know it will be the last place. Oh, it's right there. They did not get put away. They got laid down somewhere else. What are you going to do with yours?
I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to decide. Sitting here trying to decide.
Of course, and I can guarantee they are not where they belong. They just are not. So, and see, what happened was the other day when I got these out, they're Dollar Tree napkins, and they are just the single center panel, which if I just put them on, do I want to put them on the pocket? Won't be very much if I only put it on the pocket.
Well,
It's 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
yeah, so it doesn't need to be very much. So.
Yeah, do I put it in the middle on the pockets? Or do I put it on the stuff that's going to tuck under the pockets? I would say the pockets. What do you think?
I think the pockets.
Okay, well, that's the
Well, what are you going to
answer.
tuck under the pockets? I mean, what else are you going to use? Maybe that's.
I don't know. That's another part of the question. Because I'm going to need some little fairy or something out here.
I have some more coloring page fairies. I really like this little guy. I was thinking
Well,
about using
and
him.
I have some more image transfer fairies, which might
Yeah, I have those too.
be good. Where did I put them? Oh, these would be cute. Both that one, which and this one, because they don't have a lot of if I put her like on this page and him over here and the sunflowers in the middle. Yeah, I think that will work. What? Oh, those are cute like that. Susan says she went out and it was too hot. She'll go out in November. And hello, Susan. On the pockets? She must be talking about the sunflowers. I hope. Oh, that's cute. And you know what? I have got some sayings too, and it would be nice to use them.
Yeah. So this is the poem that came with them. I did a few of those. And,
Okay, first I gotta get this do
trying
that
to
out
see-
the pockets.
Where did I put the? Okay, I just got those out of the file folder right here. Oh, there
Jeannie
we go.
Andrea wants to know if you're still here. Yep, yeah, on the sunflowers on the pockets. Thank you, Susan.
I'm trying to decide if that's too much fairy and I should put something else
Well,
instead. I like these two.
It is a lot of fairy.
It is.
Even if you left the square one in the poem, the left one looks just like an overabundance for some reason.
I think it's because this has words that kind of
Yeah, that kind of makes it okay.
breaks it
And
up a
then
little bit. Yeah.
right. You're welcome, Andrea. I wonder if you could do maybe some wallpaper flowers or something on the other panel.
That's exactly what I'm looking at. Digging around trying to find some.
Should have known.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to get this napkin apart. So. And I don't like this little square spot right there, so we're going to take it out if we can. Too big. Oh, I see that. That would work. Mhm.
I'm afraid though it might, because it's wallpaper, it's kind of stiff.
Yep.
That would be a whole lot right there in the center.
Uh-huh.
But it looks pretty. I don't know.
You don't.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. We need my scissors, and I have lost my scissors again. All right. Okay. Okay. I have two little good pieces of sunflower right there. I'll have to think about if I want to put them somewhere.
Hi, Susan. I
Susan
thought
said
about
cut the
that,
flower in half.
Susan, but I don't really want to cut it in half.
I like that better than I did the other way. Way better. It
I
doesn't
just,
it doesn't look so overdone or whatever you want to call it.
yeah. Well, and because she's got red in it like these two do, I think she
Mhm.
goes well there.
Yeah.
Um, and he kind of complements the words.
Yep.
So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm just going to stop thinking and start doing.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now then, we have this piece that we want to put on here because we want to not have that words. And this piece I want to put on here like so. Okay. And we are going to do the Lisa method of glue stick and make it go on there. Oh, that's not the right kind. Here we go. Mike's a watching.
Okay. We're being careful, Mike.
No X-Acto knives today.
No, no, trying to be good today.
Yeah.
Not living dangerously.
Well, I got my dinner all in the crock pot right before lunch, so
Yay. I ate the last of leftovers and so
so now you gotta cook something, huh?
it depends. If I get hungry again, I will. I ate that before I came on here, and
Ah,
sometimes that's it. I'm okay for the rest of the day, but sometimes I'm not. It just depends. So
well, that's not too bad. I do like the transparency when you use Mod Podge, but I like that. That doesn't make me unhappy. It
yeah, it's not as transparent, but it's transparent enough you can
it's
see the page. And
Yeah, it's still transparent. You can see all the type through it. So,
okay, I'm trying to
okay.
decide about this because if I put them down with the Mod Podge,
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
yeah, and I haven't ever done these a different way. So,
Well, I'm wondering if we used glue stick and some
glitter glue.
um, glitter glue. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give it a shot here.
Okay. Well, we'll find out then, won't we?
Yep.
Okay. Got to get this one on there. Andrea, she's got a phone call. Did you see that? Oh, Jeannie's got an Alice journal. So,
Cool.
I want to do an Alice journal. I really do. Of course, since I got those giant cards, now I want to do one, with the Queen of Hearts in it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Queen of Hearts for a front cover. I'm not sure.
And where did you get those? At Tuesday morning?
Tuesday morning, they had 3 different sizes. It was
Are
just
they with games or with crafts?
they were with the kids' games on the toy aisle.
I'm going to
So
try to go by there tomorrow when I'm doing my shopping and see if my foot will let me.
yeah, I will
Um,
say. Okay, so uh, I'm not unhappy with how that went down. That's not too bad. Okay, so we'll set it aside for a second. I'll trim the other one up. Got to ink it anyways. You're welcome, Andrea, and you're welcome, Jeannie. I'm not sure. Oh, just because I told Andrea that you had a phone call. Maybe that's why. Wasn't sure why she was telling me welcome or thank you. Lisa muted herself again and forgot to unmute herself. Okay, so that's there. Either that or she's still coughing. Are you still coughing, Lisa? Wonder if she can't hear me.
I'm coughing. I'm
Oh,
not.
you're
I'm
coughing.
not.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, we'll leave you alone. Go ahead.
Well, I think I'm doing a little better.
Okay. So the only problem with inking all the time is I seem to get it all over my fingers. Do you? I mean, it's like I've been playing in the dirt.
Well, it depends on how neatly I'm trying to ink what I'm inking.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not worried about being neat to inking what I'm inking, I don't get it all over me as bad as I do if I'm trying to be neat on my inking. So, like this, I was kind of messy, so I didn't get messy. But if I had tried to do that neatly, it would have been all over my fingers. Of course, it looks
I
like it's all over my fingers because I've got glue too. But
uh-huh. Um, I'm going to take those little tiny corners that were in my on my napkin. Okay, don't stick to me, you dumb thing. Just go over there and put them not on the pocket, but
oh,
on
that'll
the
be
corner.
cute.
Uh-huh, I think so. If I can get them to go on there. How did it work with the glue stick and the art glitter glue? Because, I'm going to have to do mine here in a minute.
Well, I totally forgot to put the glitter glue on it, but it
Okay.
seems to be fine with just the glue stick. So
Okay.
I figured if it came up, I could tuck some art glitter glue under there, but it seems even the little bits seem to be sticking good. So
Sticking down. Okay. Well, there was, I don't know about yours, but on mine, there's still bits of paper.
yeah, there was, and that works to our advantage.
Uh-huh. In this
Okay, now,
particular,
yeah, in this particular case, my hand is sticky, so I can't tell if the page is sticky or not.
uh, all red and white silk flowers. Oh, how fun, Linda.
Are you in one of our groups, Linda? We would love to see pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really should post pictures of that. That sounds like it would be fun to see.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue down my pockets.
I swear these pages are thinner than they should be. I know I glued 3 things together, but it just seems kind of thin.
Well, I have a few that I'm like, this one seems extra thick, and then I remember I messed up and I had to glue 4 pages together.
Well, yeah, I've done that too. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what? This one is thinner. No, it's not. I glued 3 pages together. I only had 7 pages to take out at the end. I didn't have 8 right there, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be like that. Yep. Mm-hmm. But this one is stiffer because I got all this stuff on it already, so that's part of it. I'm going to have to re-ink my distress pad too. It's starting to get a little dry. Oh, that would be fun, Linda. Is it all right if I post a few of them in the group? Would that? I will put them in the private group so only group members could see them.
Okay. Well, it's got to dry now.
What?
So now it's got to dry a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I like it. Now I got to find all my tags and stuff that I haven't.
I don't have that many.
Put in yet.
I don't know why you have so many tags.
Well, I still have all these ones when we did color pages.
It's yellow. Oh, from when you did the color page. Well, I put most of the ones I made in pockets. You know, Susan,
I got my zine.
No, I think mine's already in a pocket. I don't like yellow, Susan. Now I love sunflowers, but they're different than yellow.
She says yes, you can post it. Yay!
Okay,
we can all see that way.
Send it to one of us, and we'll get it posted for you, dear.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my email in my
Yeah, I should say
well, it's not now. It will be later.
Yeah, it will be.
Because I didn't put it in there before we started. But on YouTube, all my videos that are on YouTube have my email in them, except probably these, because I don't think to go put it in there. Because it doesn't automatically go in there like it does when you film on YouTube. So I'm right. It doesn't automatically go in there, does it?
No.
And then here are the cards we got from Mindy.
Yeah, I have those that need to go in pockets. So this pocket would be perfect for those.
Yeah, those need to go in here.
That works fine, Linda. Just use that, and I'll share it with Lisa.
Thank you. That
Mm-hmm.
works. And this one, Care sent to me.
Oh,
So I've got those four that need to go somewhere. And
okay.
I agree with you. I think this is a good place to put those.
I am
I
going
like-
to glue my pockets down. Did you already put your pockets
They're
down?
glued. Yeah, they're just drying.
Okay.
And then I guess I could look through my other pockets and see if I have a place. But of course, you pack your pockets tighter than I do.
Yeah, I'll pack them. I do. I do put lots in my pockets. I like pockets. Pockets, pockets, pockets. Okay. So that part's glued down.
See, I have one thing in here. I could stick this one maybe this way since now I'm doing things sticking out. So I could have two things in that one. I think that would be okay. Is that way too much? That might be way too much.
I
There's
will tell
nothing else
you
sticking out that far.
that if I had a yellow
Oh no.
bathroom, if I had a yellow bathroom, Jeffrey would have to paint it. I can handle pink. I don't like pink, but I can handle a pink bathroom. But a yellow bathroom, he'd probably have to paint it. When I was little, we moved into a farmhouse. My dad had always wanted this house. It had been in our family for over 100 years, and it just so happened that the cousin that had it when I was little. I was in like wasn't even in kindergarten. I must have been 4. Um, Decided they would build a house on the property and sell Dad the farmhouse. It was a big chore to take care of that house. Um, Anyways, the kitchen was Shell Oil yellow, and it took a very long time for Dad to get it painted and dealt with. I don't know that I'm going to put. I should put some words or something in there. I really should. But do I have the words that go with those? Probably not, because they would. These are both transparencies. Uh oh, I'm dropping things. What went down on the floor? Oh, tiny little. Hmm.
My problem is that everything I put in the pocket, I want you to be able to see it, and you can't. And that's why
Hmm.
I don't pack my pockets as tightly as you do.
Okay. Well, now
And
if
I
I
may just
want
not have as
words,
many pockets as you have either because I seriously have several things like those we did earlier. Tuesday. I've got all four of those on that one page,
uh-huh.
and then
I don't know
I've
which
got
fairy is which here.
I paper clipped mine to their poems so I wouldn't
Yeah,
lose it because I knew
and
I'd never figure it out.
I should have done that, and I did not.
Okay,
So,
I'll stick the zine in here. That'll look cute.
um,
And I've just got one thing in there, so I could tuck one of these in there. It's a big enough pocket that. Okay, now everything is in a pocket. So I'm. But look at this.
I know, isn't it? And it's not done yet. Mhm.
No, it's like this already.
Yep. Okay, so this is the clover fairy. So if I used this one instead of that one, I'd have words that could go under the clover fairy. I'm pretty sure that's the clover fairy. Seeing as how that's clover she's got hold of.
That would make sense.
Okay, and if this one is, that's the cornflower fairy. And I could
I'm
put
gonna
this.
go get my papers and bring them in, and
Okay.
I may not be able to unwrap any of them, but you can at least see what they look like crumpled up.
Well, that doesn't work because the cornflower fairy poem is too fat. So I don't know which fairy this is. That is not the box tree fairy. I don't think. Mm-hmm. You're right. I should have paid more attention. Okay, so that's what I call thistle. So no.
Well, some of them are pretty dry. I'm amazed. So I might be able to open a couple of them up. Maybe I can find one of each kind
That you could open. Mm-hmm.
that I can open. Yeah.
Well, then of course we're going to watch very carefully for the.
I'm going to go ahead and make me big for just a minute and
Please do, because I'm
show
trying to
these
figure
real
out
quick.
what I'm going to do on this page.
Okay. Okay. Now these are some that I did with avocado tea. And let me find the stuff I put on them to marble them. Whoops. Is this over here, or is this same copper that I used last time? And then these over here, the furthest ones over, are the verdigris that I used last time. And then I got a new one that's called weathered copper, and that's what these are right here. Now they're I can tell you right now they're not going to come out looking as vibrant as they do in real life, but it's amazing how it whites it out. Let me move the camera up a little bit and see if that'll help. Let me move this and see if that'll help. Okay. Well, it wasn't as dry in the middle as I thought it was, but it'll be all right. I
Hi,
just have to
Brenda
be
and
careful.
Nasha.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Nashua. I'm glad y'all are here. Well, I'm trying to do it
And
gently so I don't make a
she's
mess.
doing another one too, because this one is actually on using avocado dyed papers instead of the coffee dyed ones.
Right, and I've got a video that I'm in the middle of, um, and I'm gonna open these up, the rest of them up on that video. But I was gonna just show y'all, and they are pinker than they look on the camera. But
Ooh, that is yummy. That's absolutely
oh,
yummy.
and this is the one that's copper, and let's see, this is the vertigra one. I wasn't sure how these would do, pink and
Uh-huh.
green,
Yep.
but it looks good.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah. And there's that one.
Oh, that is just, I almost forgot. No, I don't want to ink that because I can't ink that one. Oh, that is so pretty, Lisa.
So I think I like these at least as much as I did the other ones. And this is the new one that's called weathered copper.
Okay, where did that is what kind of product is it?
It's the same thing. It's that color wash tint from Tattered Angels
Okay.
that I used on my coffee dye. It's just a new color.
Okay. Is there
And
some did you get those at Hobby Lobby or someplace, or I thought they were old?
yeah. Well, these were
Okay.
the copper and the verdigris were old. I had them a long time. But when I was in there yesterday looking for something for Hannah, I looked and they had the new one, but they did have those other colors still. at Hobby
Oh, because
Lobby.
I may have to go
But
get that verdigris one. It's so pretty.
but it's gorgeous, isn't it? When I saw the weathered copper, though, I thought, okay, I've got to have that one.
Oh, you got to have that one. Yes, you've got to have that one.
And they're $2.99, so they're not expensive really for what they do.
Mm.
Anyway,
Um,
this is the weathered copper.
Barbara, I don't know that they would be. They're water soluble, so I don't know that they would be permanent. And avocado is not permanent in paper, so it's at least I don't think it's permanent. I may be wrong.
Yeah, they're definitely they're water based. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I can tell you right now, I'm going to be very happy with those.
Yes,
These are
those are.
going to look good in our project
Yeah.
for the worker bees, our worker bee project that y'all will have to find out more about later. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way and get back to Fairy
We
Journal.
we got challenged, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
We'll tell you all about it later.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to go back to the both of us
Okay.
and move back down a little bit.
Well, that seemed to glue down okay. I used the glue stick and a little bit of art glitter glue.
That looks
Uh-oh.
good. I'm going to go back and look at mine now and see if they still feel like they're going to be.
Gonna stay. I would think they would, just
Yeah,
because there's that little bit of paper still on the back of them that just
I
doesn't
did
come
find
off.
a couple of places where I didn't get any glue, so I'm going to put some art glitter glue there. Come on.
Is it something other than the 6 challenge? Yes, Andrea, something other. We just, yeah. Mm-hmm. It just, just never ends, I don't think. Okay, so this is my page with my pockets. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm
Yeah, it's
happy.
beautiful.
I forgot to ink this.
You forgot to ink what?
This
Oh, well.
especially.
Yeah, you
Well,
can fix it.
fixing it. Yeah, yeah. Partially, I can't ink the other fairy. The plastic one is not going to ink. So, okay. I'm not going to worry about putting anything in my pockets right now. I'm just going to stick some plastic in there.
Yeah, well, I
Okay.
had stuff out already, so I went ahead and
Yeah,
put it in.
that's 2 spreads. I want to go back here and accomplish this page right here. This
Okay.
This is the pocket that we put in to hold our. Thank you, Barbara. Um, Sherry saw Kathy's video. Yes, that's where we got called out. We got challenged. So we're gonna handle it. We're gonna have some help. Linda Israel sells Tattered Angel stuff. I have glimmer mists in spray bottles. I wonder if I could just take the sprayer out and use it without the spray bottles.
I bet you could. I don't see why not. I bet anything you got in a spray bottle you could just take out and use.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
thinking.
great way to use those things that you can't use because the spray bottles are plugged up. That's what I need to do.
Well, the other day when I did my sprays, I only had 2 spray bottles plugged up, which that's partially because they had never been used before. So we'll find out if they're still
Yeah.
plugged up
Oh, I
later.
like that. I'm definitely going to do something similar.
I
I
think
love
that
that.
I think that's the sum total of what I'm going to do with it is just glue it down.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I love the black background on it.
Mm-hmm. And not putting her all the way on the black background. So
Yeah.
now gluing her down is going to be a pain. The tints are not cheap. Probably not. Andrea, it's Kathy put up a challenge video is the deal. That's what the challenge is. It's Kathy's challenge to us. So,
Not
and
just us, some other people too, but
oh
well,
yes,
what's the
not
people's
just
that
us.
you
We
challenge?
just got called out on the challenge is part of it. So sold
Yeah.
and
'Cause
made
you'd like
by
as many people as possible to do it. So,
right, right. Hi Lisa,
hi,
welcome back.
Lisa.
Glad you're here. Sold by Ecstasy Crafts. Google says okay. I'm thinking that I may put this. This is one of my transfers, Lisa, and I'm afraid that all these little doodads underneath it are going to lift it. So I think I'm going to put this on upside down.
Oh, I think that's great. And upside down would be good because then you're not hiding all of that
Yeah,
prettiness.
and that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, you just have to. You'll just have to wait. Just have to wait. You'll just have to
Yep.
wait. We haven't got it all sorted out yet, Andrea. You
When
know,
we
some
do, we'll let you know.
yes, we promise to let you know when we do.
Okay, ink. I got to ink. Ink. Did
Um,
you ink? You don't have to, but I'm just asking in case you need to. I had
um,
inked a little bit, but
I can't
I
ink
think I
this
need a
little
little
black.
more.
I can't ink this little black thing. It won't show up. And
Well,
I
I
am
meant
going.
your person.
My person is plastic, so she's not going to ink. She's a transfer.
Yeah. Well, I inked some of my transfers, so that's
Did it
why I asked.
work?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'll
it's
try it.
a little more subtle, but yeah.
Okay.
In fact, some of the places where I had white,
Uh
you
huh.
know, in the transfer, I just inked over it and so that it was creamy instead of white.
Okay. Well, then I will ink it when I get this glued on. We're really making it here today. We've done 4 pages already, and this makes the fifth one.
Yeah, see? Maybe it pays to just decide to do as much as you can and not worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Of
I
course, we
see.
didn't have to dismember books and we didn't have to
That's
make
for
transfers and we
that day.
we didn't have to color anything. So,
Yeah, another thing on your playlist. That's right. Okay, I gotta clean my fingers. That's much I can tell you because I just made a mess. I got. It's a good thing I'm putting that lady over top of it because I got glue on that black, and you know what happens when you get glue on black.
yeah, it's messy.
It just shows something fierce.
Okay.
Andrew says, "Don't have to tell me something." Well, we didn't mean to tell you at all.
That's
That
right. We didn't mean
sorry about
to.
that. We really didn't.
Hi, Deborah. I'm not sure if we said hi or not, but I'm glad you're here.
Which fairy do you want to know the name to? Oh, your book has okay. It's just a minute, and I will get them out because I have these poems, dear, and oh, okay, Deborah. Um, the biggest thing was is my poems are separate, and I cut them out of the book, and so now they're separated. Um, let me set this aside. Where did they go? Um, the Yarrow fairy, I think might be this one. This might be Yarrow. Canterbury bell, knapweed. Okay, so this is the cornflower fairy. That's the king, so he's not got box tree. we could just start with one. Let's start with the box tree fairy and see if I've still got him here. And I'm going to get out some paper clips and do like Lisa did.
Teresa, we didn't want to say anything till we had things finalized.
Yes.
Um,
We don't have, we just don't have all of the, we don't have our ducks in a row, guys.
there's somebody we messaged and asked if they wanted to participate, and we haven't heard back from them yet.
That's
We're
right.
not going
And
to say anything until we do.
right. And the other thing is that the message I sent may not have been really clear because I was really tired. So I really need to resend that message to that person and and make myself a little more clear.
I think
Oh,
I put him down a little too far, but it's going to be there.
yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to leave these out here, and if Deborah can tell me what. Andrea says yada yada yada.
I'm sorry, it's all my fault. I thought I was being
Yeah.
cryptic enough it wasn't going to be an issue, but evidently not.
Oh well. She'll forgive us. She will. I know she will. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm being so gentle. It's like, oh, I'm going to tear it. I'm going to tear it, and then I'm thinking, that's plastic. It's not going to tear.
Did you see Teresa's comment?
Uh-uh. What does she say?
She says, "Who is it? I'll go ask them for you."
Okay. That will be interesting, Teresa. Andrea's trying to figure out how to put a pinch in the mail. Okay, let's get her on there. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I was watching Jean Peter this morning. Um, and she says the trick uh to glue stick is to burnish them down. So just so you know, when you really want glue stick to stick, burnish your stuff down. Just Cheryl's lost in the chat, but she's crying though. So okay. The problem might be that I sent the person a question in Facebook chat, Facebook PM, and I may have to email the person. So, I'm just in love with this. Okay, so we got this one done. So, are you next door to that over here?
That's
Trying to
where
figure
I am.
out.
I haven't decided. I just thought it was next. I would that way it wouldn't
Yep.
put any pressure on this page, but I had a place to work.
Yep. Uh-huh. I'm trying to decide what I want to do over there.
And I was thinking I need to go ahead and use this these if I can find them. These aluminum things I have before they get ruined.
Oh, Deborah, this is fabulous. You should see this glossary she just put up. Deborah, thank you so much for that, because that's going to mean I can just peek and see if I can find this guy. Wow, that's really cool. Except that he's not in there, of all things.
That would figure.
I don't find him anywhere. Okay, that's the herb fairy, so that's not the right one. Okay, let's see. So he's not that one. Let's see here.
That's what I was thinking, Teresa. I'm just wondering if I have somebody I could put on it to make it a flutterby. I'll have to look.
Is that we should do a flutterby on that page? I can do a
Well,
flutterby on that
she's
page.
saying that this would make a good flutterby. And so, yeah, let's do a flutterby on that page somewhere.
Okay, well then I don't have to look for these right now. I can look at these pages Deborah sent later. Thank you, Deborah. That is really a good idea because I don't think my book has that.
Okay. I can't find my.
Okay, so I need the flutterbys out here. You can look at my book and see if it has that.
What are we looking for?
Oh, I just want to you will, when you see what Deborah posted later on Facebook, it's got tiny little pictures of all of the fairies and their names, and it's like an index or a glossary.
Oh,
And
yeah, I know I don't have that.
yeah, mine doesn't have it, so that's a fabulous.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else we have? We have that round piece we cut out that we're supposed to make a tag out of. But right now I'm supposed to be looking
I
for
have
my
no idea where it is.
flutterbys. We put it in with all of the pieces from Heather. I'm supposed to be looking for my flutterbys right now so that I can make a flutterby.
That's what I'm looking for. I can't find them. That whole file is not in my box. So I thought I was finished with it and set it somewhere else, but I didn't think I was completely finished, so I don't know why I would have done that. But so I'm gonna have to move some stuff around and see if I can find it.
Okay.
That's not it. Maybe this is it. Okay. These two already have wings on them. But I could take that wing off if I need to.
Hello, Joan.
Hi, Joan. Welcome, welcome.
Okay. One of the flutterbys I didn't do the other day was this guy, and he's kind of cool. I have this gigantic rose too, which might be fun to put on this page. Oh, that might just be the way it is, just like that. I kind of like it, you know. I do. But I gotta.
I like it too. That's cute. Yeah.
I gotta find his little. He has little like. Oh, Teresa needs a nap. Oh dear, I needed a nap yesterday, and I slept for 2 hours, and I got up. You know how you get up groggy because you shouldn't have slept like that?
Yeah.
And then, of course, I didn't sleep good last night because I had slept for 2 hours in the middle of the day. Okay, I had these funky, almost like ram's horn things that I thought would make his wings very cool. Come on, where are you? Shirley, we have another one. Yes, I know. Don't call me Shirley. That's not my name. There we go. Now, he has one of those funny looking smiles on his face and no socks in his shoes. So, he is not a fairy to be trusted, just so y'all know. Yeah, Teresa, that's when you sleep too hard. You go to coffee, tea, or ice cream. Ice
Hmm.
cream coffee. Ooh. Now that's interesting. Okay. All right. That's what it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna look.
Okay. Well, I think I've decided to use her.
Okay. Oh, she looks kind of fun with those wings behind her like that.
Yeah. It's a black and white photo. So I just can't decide if I want to put this little butterfly on there or not. I was thinking I'd just get them all used and then I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Just use them all. Just use them
Just
all.
use them all. That's right. Barbara loves her, so we're going to do it. Okay.
Where
I
did
got
that
these two I could put somewhere, but
where did that little butterfly come from? Because it's pretty. The
it
little
was
one.
another one of those little foil things that
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 Heather.
Heather sent, and I just alcohol inked it.
Okay. That those were so pretty when you did that.
Now that was fun. Okay. Oh, now to
Some of
glue
this
it down.
wallpaper takes the ink pretty well, and some of it does not. Now, guys, don't forget, next Tuesday will be on my channel at noon Central. Oh, and Lisa and I might, now please understand, I just said might paint papers tomorrow afternoon. And Lisa, you said you thought maybe about 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, now, reason I said might is because, Tanya does have a job and she is supposed to be working. So it all depends on how work is going. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. As long as we got all that. All right. Of course, I'm supposed to be working right now, too, but.
Well, after you get this done, maybe you could run over there and take a peek and see how things are going.
I just did, and everything. It usually, this time of day, that's why it usually is, I can be away from it. For some reason, this time of day, it's always kind of quiet. Always. And now it'll get busier again, hopefully tonight, and that'll be good. And then I'll be back. And like I said, my dinner's already in the crock pot. So,
That's good.
you know, man, that just was an easy page. All I got to do is glue them down, glue them down, glue them down. Will magazine paper accept watercolor? Um, Not very well, Andrea. Here's the deal. For those of you who don't know, most magazines are on a paper that is clay coated. Now, I don't know that they still use clay, but it used to be actually clay. Um, this shiny surface that's on a magazine page is something that is laid on top of the paper that the ink will absorb into better than the paper. Um, Every magazine's a little different, and of course, paper is way different than it used to be. But that is one of the reasons why you can lift magazine images pretty often very easily, because the ink is not actually in the paper, it's in whatever they've put on the paper. So it all depends on the magazine. Just like you guys know that, if you use Citrusol, not even all of the National Geographic's work. It's all about what paper and what ink they're using when. So, but watercolor is going to kind of destroy the magazine paper, and it's probably not going to sink in very good. I won't tell you that it won't work at all, though. I'm just telling you I don't think it's going to work very well. That's my opinion, totally and completely opinion. And I only know that because Jeff and I both.
Cheryl, most of
Okay.
these did come out of magazines. Her question was about to go off, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
most of our flutterbys.
Yes. Most of our flutterbys came out of magazines. All of mine came out of magazines. Different magazines, though. And
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, okay, if you look at the quality of the paper in different magazines, um, Women's Day paper is really, really thin, but Glamour has or Bazaar has a thicker paper. Um, and it's all about the quality of the magazine. And basically, it's about the
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 price.
cost of their advertising.
Yeah,
Um, they charge more for advertising, and higher end companies advertise, and that's, they get to use a higher end type paper.
Teresa. I forgot what I was going to ask you now. I'm sorry. Brain dead. Well, maybe it'll come back to me. I interrupted Tanya because I had to ask right there, and I lost it anyway.
Well, that's, at least it's not just me that does that. Okay. I'm liking him. He's so cute. Yep, he's cute. Okay, so now I got to get those on. And I found that if I gave myself some little reference marks, then it was easier to put stuff on the page.
Yeah, and that's something I should have done here. I do it quite often, but I did not here, and I had a hard time getting those wings underneath her. I thought, well, I'll just glue it down over here,
Uh-huh.
and then I can just lift her up and put them down. But it was
It,
a headache,
yeah.
and they're still not right where I wanted them, but they are
Teresa
where
says
they are.
she's here, so when you remember whatever it is.
Yeah, when I remember whatever it is. Oh, and I didn't ink the page, so I got to go do that now.
Yeah, I did. I inked my page. I inked it. I inked it.
Oh,
I really like the combination of things using the wallpaper in this book. I've been really happy using the pieces out of the wallpaper books.
yeah, I really like that too. In fact, I was hoping to do some more of that today because I've got lots of flowers, and then I went ahead and did this instead.
Well, that's all right. Ta-da! Okay, that makes page number 6. We are rolling here.
Yeah. Okay, make sure this is not going to stick to something.
You're lousy drawing and coloring. Oh, Teresa, you're not lousy drawing and coloring. She's trying to give you whatever, to remind you what you wanted of her. And she said, are you asking about fairies or butterflies or her lousy drawing and coloring?
Oh, I absolutely cannot even think of it. And it was just it wasn't a oh, I don't remember. I mean, it's like it really flew away.
Um, Andrea, the distress crayons. Okay, I don't have distress crayons, but I have Marabou art crayons, and while they will go over magazine paper, so they don't they don't do the same thing that they do on watercolor paper as far as like bleed out and suck down. They kind of pool up, but they do, depending upon how thin you thin them out, they do work pretty well. Where are you headed, Lisa?
I don't know. I was just looking to see if I wanted to go ahead and work in the front some.
Yeah. Okay. That
Um,
sounds like a plan.
this
Um,
is my very first page, and I thought right behind it I've got a spread. I was trying to decide what to do with it.
okay.
Well, Teresa, I'm going to tell you something. Um, my my daughter Hannah loves to to color and stuff like that, and she thought she had to have the Prismacolor pencils, and we got some of them, and she colored with them. Um, but she got they were breaking all the time, and it made her mad. She's like, I spent a lot of money on these and they're breaking all the time. So she just went and bought her a package of Crayola colored pencils, and that's what she uses. And she likes them. She says these work just good. You just have to be lighter with your touch or you can't get enough layers. But you know, she really thought she needed expensive pencils, and then she decided she really didn't.
Well, and I find that the Prismacolors break down inside the pencil.
Exactly.
I don't like
And
how they
it
break.
just the lead just falls out.
Yeah, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, I don't like pencils. Period. I'm just not good with them, and I don't, I don't particularly like um the look of them. But that's just me. Okay, I have a single page. This is my front page right here. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
pocket.
this. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And I have a single page right here, and then a tip-in page that has some
Okay, I tipped in a page back from where you did, I guess.
yeah, it looks like
I
it.
have this, and then I have my tip in page.
Well, I am going to work on
But
this single page, and because I used some wallpaper flowers and this is my other, it's got, I think I'm going to, and you know what? I still have this fairy left, the actual fairy that
uh-huh.
Fran sent me. So I think what I'll do is I'll do something over here and put the actual fairy on that page.
That sounds like a good idea.
Hmm. And
Mm-hmm.
I have some little bits of this left, which was on my front cover. It was on my, what do you call it?
A little
You
bits of what?
cannot drop them or tab them. They will be all broken up. And she says, oh, Lisa, I bet you want a truck.
Yes, that was it. And I would pay you for a truck. The little red
Oh,
Christmas truck.
I see. Oh,
That
okay.
is yours, isn't it, Teresa?
She
Am I
wants
right that that was you?
a truck. Okay. Now I got it. It took me a while to figure out what kind of truck I wanted. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. I have two little cute little tags here too that I don't know. They got made somewhere along the line.
I think I'm going to do this double spread, and I'm going to work with some of the flowers that I cut out of my grandma's cards
Oh, that would be good.
and see what I can do. with those.
Okay. I am looking for that fairy and it's just not showing up. Wonder what I did with it. Of course, I have a mess in this tub. Oh, and I have some other fairies too. These are
Yes, we need. I want to use one of those too
okay.
with the flowers.
Okay, but I'm gonna leave that next because I think I really want to use the grand little fairy if I can find it. It should be right here. These were from Deborah. Yeah, these were from Deborah. That's what I was thinking. But I was like, okay, my brain went away. Okay. Oh, bye, Andrea,
Hi,
hon. Um,
Andrea. Teresa, I don't, you were gone for a minute, and I don't know if you heard me, but yes, the truck was what I was wanting to talk to you about, and I wasn't positive if it was you, but yes, I would like a truck, and I'll be glad to pay you or trade you something for the truck, but I would like to have one. Thank you. Now I can relax. I don't have to worry about what was it I was trying to talk
what
about.
you were trying to think about. Okay,
Yes, ESP or something.
that is there, and I have it on this page. Right, I have a little bit of it on this page. So, but now I must find. Okay, this is another Flutterby fairy.
A red one, yes.
Oh, it's
And
got.
well, whatever. If you happen to have some pretty green, I'd like a green one too.
Oh, green one is very traditional.
Yeah,
I don't know why they keep making that truck red because
it
it
was
came in
green.
dark. Yeah,
Yeah,
it came in dark green. It did not come in red, as far as I know.
red just makes it Christmassy.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
I have such a
okay,
mess.
Barbara, eat some yummy lunch.
Oh yeah, it's lunchtime for Barbara.
Okay.
Oh, I have these two fairies that are just lying around in my box. Oh, I have fairy sayings too. I haven't used any of them. Oh, this needs to be a belly band. That will happen next. I got coloring fairies I need to color. Boy, I'm just so behind. Okay, I've got the little punched out piece.
That's true, Susan. That is true. Red, green, black. Yay. That would be perfect if you got it. Thank you. Let me know if there's something I have that you would like me to trade you.
Oh, there's my postcards so that I can put them in my pocket now that my pocket's probably dry. Ah, there, I'll bet you it's in here. Come on, be in there. Oh, yes, there it is.
Okay, well those would be the colors I would choose. Yeah, no, you can keep the pink one. Send it to Tanya.
No, don't send it to me. No, 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 don't send it to me. I don't need a pink truck. My truck is red with gold trim. Okay, so that's the fairy that I have. Let me find my pocket and I can put these in
Thanks
there.
again for this, Deborah. She's going to be really pretty with some wallpaper flowers or some gift card. I mean,
These are such
greeting
pretty
card flowers.
cards, and
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. And look, that pocket's perfect. I love the pocket. I love the pocket. Okay. So now let's go back up front. And this lady with this attitude just, oh no, Janet. Oh, that's so, oh,
Oh, that's sad because I can't imagine those books having any virus.
no. And not only that, it's like, what a waste.
I know, just throw them away.
Throw them away. Yeah. Okay, so there's that and that, but we need a little more something something on this page. Let's see what we can come up with. That may not have to be able to go because that may just not be okay. Well, I don't want one of these tall things because the
That's
tall
okay,
things are
Deborah.
just
You don't want one of what tall things?
this another one of these because I think it would be just. Oh yeah, don't. I'm so sorry, Janet. That is just terrible. What a bummer. Yeah, because they don't have those very often.
Sounds to me like they threw them away and then they made up an excuse. Oh, we can blame it on COVID-19.
Yeah.
That was cynical. I apologize.
Well, but you're probably right. Okay, let's see here. I really kind of wanted to use that, but I may not because it just may not be the right color thing. I might just have to find something else. Well, she kind of needs to stand on something, doesn't she? Or be landing on something. Like so, maybe.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Trying to add something to this is not making me very happy. So maybe it's because of what I'm trying to use doesn't really lend itself to.
Yeah,
That
Susan,
one
I
might.
agree with you. That may be. That's pretty, Lisa. Do you have another piece of it?
Not of that particular one. I've got these over
Okay, because
here.
I was wonder if you took off, yeah, I was going to say, take off, what if you took off the two pieces around the bottom and added those flowers in instead? Leave her wand and that sparkle. I'm thinking maybe this one would be better. Yeah, I kind of like that one better. Oh, but I got another one like this. Mm.
Those can be used somewhere else. They're very cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, maybe. Mm-hmm. I keep playing and they keep, I keep moving them around and that, doesn't make it any better. Just should have put it on there that left it alone. A couple of guys eat a bat and you don't get books because of that. Mm-hmm. Okay, uh-oh, on the floor again. You're not supposed to go on the floor, guys. You just are not supposed to. Okay.
I think I like this. So it looks like she's tiptoeing on the flowers.
Oh, I really like that. That's pretty. Those are pretty
Yeah,
flowers.
I think I'm going to do that. I wish I had some more of those purple pansies to go on the top. I don't know. I'm going to do this much though, because I like that.
You like that. Well, there you go.
I do. I think I've been debating about inking this, but I think I'm going to. Because I think I'll be happier if I do than if I don't. That
Okay.
makes it look like I tore it that way on purpose instead of just I didn't know what I was doing. See, that's why I inked, make it look purposeful.
The Song of the Old Man's Beard Fairy. This is where the little elves cuddle down to hide themselves. Into fluffy beds they creep, say good night, and go to sleep. Old Man's Beard is wild clematis. Its flowers are called Traveler's Joy. Maybe I will try something else. Let's see what else I have. I think I finally figured out what I want to put on the page, but now I need a saying or something that goes on that page with her. Is it a willow branch?
Is what a willow
Oh,
branch?
it is a willow. If she had time, she has a willow branch, a perfect die for fairies.
Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just moved it. Right there. Okay.
Okay, I like this, and I think it will fit just right. That is, if I can find my scissors, which have once again gone off to Never Never Land. I swear, those scissors just get up and leave. You tell me where they could have gone to. There they are, over here, hiding under stuff. This says, when I sound the fairy call, gather here in silent meeting, chin to knee on the orchard wall, cooled with dew and cherries eating. Mary, Mary, take a cherry. Mine are sounder, mine are rounder, mine are sweeter for the eater. When the dews fall, and you'll be fairies all. So I guess we're all going to be fairies, especially if we eat cherries.
Well, I like cherries,
I do
but I
too.
don't think I want to be a fairy.
I
I'm
haven't
kind of happy
seen.
with my life.
I haven't seen them yet. Possibly because I haven't been going to the grocery store very often.
Yeah, well, I got some a couple of weeks ago, I think, a week or two ago. They were really yummy. Okay.
Teresa said she would cut one and post it.
All righty, cool. Thanks, Teresa. We will be glad to see it. It sounds pretty.
I think my tea fairy forgot that I wanted him to make me tea. Oh no, it's not gonna fit. Oh yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit. I'll just put it right out to the edge. And I'll just put her right there. Yeah. Okay. I may have to go ask my tea fairy if he's gonna make me tea. He was supposed to come and ask.
He was supposed to just know by osmosis.
Well, yeah. Of course, he may be asleep. You know, he had to get up at 6 something this morning because
Yeah.
going to the doctor now is like taking a 5-mile hike. You gotta check in, and they outside and they take your temperature and all this stuff. When I went to the eye doctor the other day, they had a little what do you call that? Well, a line, like a cattle run. I can't remember what it's called, but like you get in at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
All taped off outside. A queue, yes, a queue. all tied off outside. It was like, okay, whatever. How many people are coming in here at the same time? When I was little and we lived on the farm, we had a giant weeping willow, just a huge one. You couldn't put your arms around it. You know, it was a huge old tree, and its little things came all the way down the ground. It was so much fun to play under.
Oh, I bet.
Of course, we had a swing set too that when you swung high enough, it come up out of the ground.
Uh-huh. We had one of those too. Well, ours wasn't even in the ground, it was just on the ground.
Oh
And you could
no,
tip it, you know. It never actually went over, but we would
no,
swing high enough to make sure it lifted up.
yes, uh-huh.
That was the point.
That was a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I have a ton of cousins. I mean, ton of cousins. I have 81 first cousins on one side of my family. So
Wow.
that's the big side. Now the smaller side, we spent more time with, honestly, because I have cousins on the big side that are the same age as my parents. So um, that family was very spread out. Anyways, on the other side, I have like, no, I don't know, 50, 60, something like that. Um, so we were outside all the time. And that swing set got some good use. We had apple trees too, but Daddy wouldn't let us climb in them. That was a spanking offense. Partially because they were old and he was afraid we'd get hurt. Okay, ink the edge of the page before you glue stuff down, Tanya.
That's going to be so pretty, Tanya. I really like that.
I like yours too.
Thanks. Me too. I feel like I need to add something.
Uh
But I
huh.
don't know what. Part of me thinks I ought to add some glitter around her.
I was gonna say, there you go.
Since she's doing her wand.
Yep, I think some glitter might be a wise decision. Yep, yep.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this glitter glue because it's got a lot of green in it.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
just going to paint it on there. But I'll have to make tags or something after this if I do that. Well, I got a page
Yeah.
over here I could work on.
Yeah, you can, or you can
Okay.
set it aside. Okay. Uh-oh. Threw one piece on the floor. Gotta throw some on the floor every so often.
Well, I was just looking at my floor this morning and thinking, Lacey, you really, really need to sweep up. Oh, dear. Really, really need to do that.
Jeffrey is not allowed outside right now because of his incision. So the other
Yeah.
day he vacuumed. He wasn't supposed to get it all sweaty and nasty kind of thing. Plus he can't do much because he's not supposed to stretch it too bad. I mean, it's very, very well sealed and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of the weirdest thing. I have never heard of the way they do this, and both times he's been in there, they have him cover once, after 2 days. It was 48 hours. He's supposed to put petroleum jelly, Vaseline, on the wound and then cover it with a Band-Aid. They don't want it to dry. They want it to be covered with petroleum jelly. I thought that was kind of odd and nasty, but
yeah,
that seems to be, I mean, that was in their paperwork. I was like, really, Jeff? That's what they want? He said, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, we can do that. Okay.
I think I'm just going to lightly coat the whole page.
Okay. That ought to be pretty.
I've done half of it already, so
why not do the whole thing? Okay.
Why not do the whole thing? I need to put something under that, though.
I think rather than glitter glue, I'm going to put that on with... There
we go.
I don't have Neosporin in the house, Barbara. Believe it or not, Neosporin does not like me very well. So it's one of the few things I have found in my lifetime that caused me to have a rash. And so I don't keep it. I mean, I would use it if I was forced to, but. And Jeffrey, he's forever cutting himself or banging himself and bleeding and all that kind of stuff. But usually he just heals right up, so it's not a big deal. But I was real surprised that that's how they treated this. But with petroleum jelly, they specifically said petroleum jelly. So I was like, okay, that works. I mean, we can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, petroleum jelly will keep the air out, so it'll
Yeah.
keep the germs out, but it keeps it moist,
Well,
so it can heal from the inside out. So
and that's what I figured because of the way they have done things to it. It definitely will keep out the bad germs.
hi,
So,
Lori. Lori says her son is allergic to neosporin, so you're
ah,
not the only
I'm
person.
not the only person. Well, that's good to know. Now do keep weird things in my cupboard. I have a tube of Silvadine, and I keep Silvadine all the time. And if you don't know, never use Silvadine. It's burn cream, and that is because when I get these, and they're tiny, but they're usually very deep. If I put Silvadine on them, they heal up usually pretty quick, and I don't have to worry about them. And Silvadine is it's I can't tell you, it's a prescription. You have to have it. But most of my doctors have known me long enough that all I have to do is call them and say, my Silvadine needs to be replaced. Can I have a new bottle, please? And I don't even have to go in because, they
Well,
know
that's
these
good.
strange children that work with torches are crazy people.
Well, I'm thinking I might just put a bunch more flowers over here. Maybe she's trying to sparkle these flowers.
Oh, look at this. This came out so cute. I guess got to glue her down. 7 pages and it's not even 30.
We're doing good.
Something about Cindy. Mm, Cindy must have said something I didn't see. Come on. Let me scroll. No, I don't see anything. Then use cortisone. Ah, um, usually I just use nothing. I use good old soap and water, but that's. I also don't injure myself very often.
I think I'm going to put these down and use another one of those chipboard fairies over on this side.
Oh, that'll be cute. Oh, that's beautiful. Now,
Mm.
those are your grandma's flowers?
Yeah, these were from her
Cards.
greeting cards, collection
Mm-hmm.
that she had of things, greeting cards people had sent to her. Well, there we go. I think I like that better.
Pin.
Oh, there's some more of those.
Teresa says the willow is posted.
The what? Oh, the
Willow.
willow is posted. I thought you said the wool is roasting. And I
Oh,
just,
sorry about that.
well, it's not your fault. I'm sure I was just not hearing it.
I think those came out really good. Okay, so we best put something in there though, because I probably got it sticky. So, all right, so this hasn't been put together. I'm going to put that together later.
Hi,
Let's see what
Janice.
we got
We're
here.
glad you're here.
Okay, I got another 4-page spread right here. Have to think about that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be inking while you think.
Okay. I'm kind of looking for the ones where I have the spaces in between. that I
Yeah, well,
saw.
that's what I was thinking. If we, the ones that we can't do something bulky because we've got stuff on either side of them, it's good to,
Yeah,
because of the one that we're thinking about doing where we might need to bulk up or
yeah.
take out, bulk or something. So,
Okay. Well, it's obvious that I've got way too much stuff in here already because, let's see what it looks like. Okay, it's not closed. It's,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
we could just stop now.
Oh, I don't know that we can do that.
We took out all the rest of the pages that are still in there, then it might close.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to close with this uh what you call it in it, but it doesn't close even without that. See, well, it's
No.
not too bad. It's not too bad.
I think it's just going to look like it's bursting full of fun. So,
That's right. Okay. Now let's see. Where do I want to do a page? Just where do I want to do one? We have that one. Let's do. Let's do this. Let's just do one right here. Right there. And my fairy like that. One of them is purple.
ooh. I probably have a purple one too. I can't remember. I just saw the green one and was like, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We knew. Okay. Then I have some fun purple flowers. I should have more purple flowers. I might have to go back to that page and find, although I have blue flowers, the purple and the blue kind of go together. No, I need more purple flowers. That would mean I have to find that page. Excuse me just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I will be back in just a minute.
Alrighty. Okay. Trying to decide where these all need to go.
Okay, Cheryl posted the funniest flutterby. It is so cute. It looks like grandma walking away the way her shoes are. Just so y'all know.
I'll have to go look.
Uh-oh, it's her 4th anniversary and she forgot about it. Barbara, that is not a good sign. I may have to find some more of these purple flowers, but we'll see. Because I didn't cut out but like one out of each page, and I really think it needs some more. But maybe I can do something with something else. We'll see. Hmm.
I like that, Cheryl.
I think it's adorable.
It is. I love it. Oh.
What?
Oh, I just clicked on what I thought was our stream, and it was Tuesdays. And I was like, what? And then I remembered that I copied and pasted the title,
Oh,
and
okay.
so it was just still there.
Okay. So you just got lost is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got lost. And Barbara didn't forget; she just remembered when she wrote the date.
I see. She re-remembered. Okay, that sounds like a good explanation.
Okay.
Okay, I need the fairies is what I need. I need my fairies. Where's this cornflower fairy? Is there a purple one? Isn't there a purple one? Yes, there's a purple one. That would go with that purple, this purple fairy over there. Because, we're making a purple page, but that's the thistle fairy, I think. I'm going to go in reference because Deborah posted the references, which is really cool. Let's see if I can find it. Go.
Okay, Teresa says she left the willow and truck out just in case anybody wants one. And if you do, let her know the color of which one and your address in a private message on Facebook. All righty. Thanks, Teresa.
I will tell you that willow is really cool.
I have to
Okay,
go. I didn't get take a chance to look at that, but I will eventually.
that's all right.
Oh,
It's
dropping stuff. Okay, now then, let's see.
Well, I swear I have no idea why I can't find these silly little fairies. I know they're here.
Which ones are you looking for?
This little purple guy, but it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure that would be the thistle fairy, and um, I don't have his poem. I was trying to find his poem that went with him,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't think I have it because he was probably on a page where um, I cut off another chunk to do the what do you call that, to do the transfer from.
Yeah. I only kept, some of them with poems. The ones that were easy to keep their poem, I did.
Yeah.
And then I didn't worry about the rest of them. But
Okay, how do I want to do her?
okay.
You know, hmm, I like that a little better. I don't see a thistle in this book. See, and that's why I couldn't find him, Deborah. They are fairies of the wayside. And see, and that's where the books are different. Not all the books are the same. And like Lisa said, mine do not have that wonderful, what do you call that thing? Glossary that yours had.
Okay, I think I'm going to use those.
Oh, I like that page. That's pretty.
Deborah says she doesn't see a thistle in that book either.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that it's in there. Okay. So,
Trying to decide if I want to put some glitter on their leaves or, I mean, their leaves, on their
their wings.
wings or just leave them like that. I think I just like them like that.
I liked mine like that. That's a thistle is a thorny bush. Yes, it is. It is a very thorny little bush.
There, did I, when we went on our walk last night, I saw this weed and I stopped and it was some kind of a, it had these spikiest leaves. It just looked like it wanted to attack you, but it had this purple puffball flower. Anybody know what that is? I didn't know
That
for
would
sure, but
probably
it
be a
wasn't.
thistle. Did it
Well,
look
that's
like
what I
this,
was thinking.
Lisa?
No, the ball was round. I mean, it was,
Yeah, there and then the
and the
flower
leaves
comes
are,
out.
yeah.
I'll bet
It's
it
real
was a
stalky too. It has real thick stalks.
I'll bet it was a thistle. They
Anyway,
have different kinds of thistles, but yeah.
yeah. I asked my husband. I said, "I wonder what this is," and he said, "It's a weed." Lisa, I said, "It's a pretty weed. I'm going to take a picture." He
Well,
just laughed at me.
weeds, roses are weeds if they're growing where you don't want them.
That's true. And I'm sure whoever had that yard probably thought that was a weed too, but I thought it was beautiful. If you don't fall on it, it's gorgeous, but it would sure be it would sure be uncomfortable.
uh, cow nettle. Teresa says cow nettle, which might have been.
Cow nettles. Well, that I tell you.
Uh, I'll be right back. My bottle is empty, and I gotta have something to drink. Mm.
Can't remember if that's where I had her or not, but that is now where she belongs.
My tea fairy forgot that I needed tea. Okay, I'm going to now. I'm just going to put it on the counter.
Um, I'm going to run in the house when Tanya gets back and get my camera, and I'll just show y'all, and you can tell me.
Ooh, it's on the counter.
Then you can tell me.
I'm glad you waited for the camera to show me too.
Yep, I'm going to go now that you're back and get it.
Okay.
Get my
He's
phone.
wide
I'll be right
awake.
back.
He just forgot me.
Oh,
He forgot. He forgot. Okay. Okay. For some reason, these just say they need to go on here. I can trim that up some more. But do I have a longer one? Yeah, they would bite if you got too close to them. That I can see. Okay, where are all my... That might be better. I don't know. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, that one's what we need. That pink one right there. The pink one goes better with the purple.
Well, we're supposed to have thunderstorms tonight. We got a half-inch of rain last night. I was so
Wow.
we needed it so bad.
Uh, it rained, but
Anyway,
it did not rain a half inch.
well, we're
Make
supposed
yourself...
to get hail and all that stuff tonight. So.
Did y'all hear him? He says, "Did you really expect me to remember?" Jeffrey, come here a minute and help us identify this.
Here's one picture of it.
It's very spiky. Isn't that a thistle? That's a thistle.
It's a type of thistle. I can't tell if the flower's too washed down. I can't tell what it is. Too much backlight on it.
Yeah. How dark of purple was that flower, Lisa?
Well, it was just a second. It looks really pink here, but it was as vibrantly purple as it looks pink on the screen.
Okay. It's a thistle.
Yeah.
Teresa said cow nettle. Teresa says cow nettle, but it's a thistle family of some sort. Cow nettle and thistle. Mm-hmm.
It actually doesn't look as mean in the picture as it did in person. I mean, it looks
Oh
like
no,
it would tear you up.
they have like a half-inch little spikes on their leaves. Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It was wicked. It was wicked. Okay.
Jeff said, did I actually believe he would remember 10 minutes after I asked him to get my tea for me in a little while? You know. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about that man.
Okay, well, that's still not quite dry. You're moving on already.
Who, me? I
Yeah.
haven't glued anything down, hon.
Okay.
I'm just kind of arranging and figuring out what I want to put where.
A nettle is a thistle, so you're both right. Cow nettle thistle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I will tell you that in South Dakota, thistles are a real issue. They aren't native, and they are causing issues. Invasive species, Jeff says. What, Jeff? Canadian thistle is the problem in South Dakota. I knew it was one of them. Okay, let's see what she does now. If I can. Yep. Okay, I'm going to take her off just a little more. And I haven't even started inking.
Maria. We're glad you're here.
Yep. Just two different ways of saying the same thing. That's right. Okay, so that's going to go on right there. And that's going to go on right there. Yep, I like that. Now, Janet, somewhere.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you very much, dear. Janet sent us some little tiny fun saying pieces. And of course, they're probably all loose in this box too, because, you know, they've escaped their silly envelopes. Let's see what we can find. Well, that seems to be all of the ones I find at the moment. Oh, you know what? We have this little book we haven't done anything with.
Oh, that I
I
was
don't.
just fixing to ask you what you wanted to do that with. If we had time today, I didn't know if we would or not, but I didn't know exactly what you had in mind for it.
I don't know what I have in mind for it. I was thinking about using it to make pockets, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's very cute, but I haven't thought of something specific either because every time I look at it, I think that's so cute. I wonder what Tanya has planned for that. Maria, this is our tunnel book. It comes out, see, like this.
I
And
think most beautiful things in the world must be felt with the heart. I like that. I think that's what I'm going to just put right in here. And
anyway, we
that's
had
what
a lot of fun making that. Love it, love it. Um,
she's fibbing. It wasn't fun. It was exhausting.
well, it was that too. It was fun and exhausting.
Well, that's true. I will give you that one. It really was fun,
Okay.
actually. It actually was fun.
There's her sparkles everywhere.
Oh, that came out great.
If it just finished drying, I'd be happy. I could move on to another page.
Okay. Well, I've got to ink everything and glue everything down. So, you know.
Oh, I need some words there. I need
Yeah,
some words there.
yeah, birds are fun.
Words are fun. All right,
Hmm.
let me go look.
Yep. Hmm. Oh, do you have this one that says leave a little sparkle wherever you go, seeing as how
I
you glittered
already
it?
used it.
Oh.
I did. It would have been perfect, but I already used it.
Teresa said that she would have to go back and watch the process of the tunnel book, and or Maria said that, and Teresa said it will make you exhausted. It was actually a lot of fun, but it was a little, you know, we had to figure it out as we went because, you know, we'd never made a tunnel book before.
I had to do a
So
lot of thinking.
yeah, there was actually some math involved, kind of thing. So, you know, we had to measure and we had to think, and those two things are, you know, not good after the first hour.
Yeah,
However, taking apart the pop-up book was much more complicated.
that's true. But we got some real laughs out of that. I mean,
Yes,
I laughed more then than I have in a long time.
it was a fun day. It really was fun.
Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. Come fairies, take me out of this dull world, for I would ride with you upon the wind and dance upon the mountains like a flame. I'm going to put it right there, but I'm going to, of
I
course, have
thought
to.
about that one, but it was the wrong color for my
Yeah,
page, and it's
well,
perfect
it's not
color for
perfect
yours.
for mine, but I'm going to use it anyway.
Oh, I think it's perfect. It looks good. Um, Maria said I lost her at math. It
Well,
really,
there's not that much math, Maria.
there wasn't that much math. I promise. It was just a matter of figuring out how many folds we needed for the sides. That was the biggest thing. So I think Jeff's been playing video games all afternoon, which means that he must have new tanks by now.
Knew what?
Tanks. He plays a game called Tanks.
Oh, okay.
You know, and you have to earn tanks and earn upgrades and all that stuff.
Well, of course, that's what the games are all about, earning
Yeah,
stuff.
earning stuff. So, and since the poor man's wife thinks playing video games is not or something you should pay for, he has to earn them.
Well, everything you tell me he does all the time, I think he probably earns them.
Oh yeah, he earned them a long time ago. Yes, I totally agree with you. Okay, that's supposed to go on the sideways. Yes, and if he really wanted to pay for tanks, he could buy tanks, but he usually just plays. And every so often they do extra points, and I think that, in all honesty, it's because television is terrible, and the game is a lot more interesting than watching bad television. So,
Yeah.
and Jeff doesn't read books. His family never learned that reading is fun. It's not a fun thing to him. My family, you know, you did that for entertainment. For Jeff, that's not entertainment. It's chores. So
Yeah. That's kind of sad. Um, when it's considered a chore to read because
yeah.
um I mean I know that a lot of people are like that, but
Hmm.
my family, my mom and dad both always read, and so did we, you know. In fact, I used to get in trouble for reading when I should be doing other things.
Yeah. And sleep when you're supposed to be sleeping and you're up all night
Yeah.
reading a book. Yeah.
But I remember the first time mom got on to me for staying up too late to read, she said, "Now I have to tell you that I absolutely understand how you feel, and now I have to understand how my mom felt too."
Uh
She
huh.
said, "I
Yeah.
used to get up in the middle of the night and push a towel underneath the door so the light wouldn't leak out and read in the bathroom because
Oh
it was the only place she could, be. She didn't have her own room. She had to share a room. So
no. Uh huh. Yep.
that's how addicted readers are in my family.
Yeah, and
Uh,
my parents would go to the bookstore and come home with a grocery sack size bag of books, and plus the library, plus whatever. And when Brandon was little, Brandon's a reader too. He doesn't read so much right now, but neither do I read as
yeah.
much as I used to. Um, but we would go to the bookstore, and I would get Brandon $100 worth of books, and he would have three or four of them read before we got home. And Jeff just couldn't understand it. And I said, well, it's because I had to let him buy some of the little kid books, and because I can't get to all of these books I have to read, because I had to read books ahead of him.
Absolutely. And then the day comes when you're like, I think you're discerning enough. I'm not trying to read in front of you anymore because it's not going to happen.
Right, and that was it. He brought me a book one time, after I had read the same author, 6 or 7 books worth, and I finally said, I think these will be all right. He brought me a book, and he says, well, Mom, you should have read this one. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he showed it to me, and I'm like, well, I guess you know now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was old enough to understand that anyway, so it was, but thought you said.
Well, I know, it's hard when when you've got voracious readers and they're reading stuff you never read. So you have to, try to figure out what's okay and what's not.
Right. Well, and they're young, and they're reading like that. Barbara said it was all of the oops that was so much fun on that particular
Oh, well,
portion
there
of
was a
it.
lot of that.
There was a lot of oopsins. Oh, I forgot to ink around the edge of the page.
Oops.
Oops. I
Well,
love this lady.
I'm tearing out all these little um flower fairies that Janet sent in the
Janet
package. I
sent.
decided I'm going to make little bitty tags with them, so
Oh, how cute. Okay.
maybe they'll turn into um.
We're going to need a shallow pocket for them.
Well, I was trying to decide if I want to do them in a pocket or if I want to tie them to the page, with
Oh,
string.
that might be cute. Yes. Uh-huh. That might be cute. They could
And
tip in on a page too.
yeah, I just realized I should have backed them first before I did all of that.
Yeah, probably ought to.
Yeah, but it's a little late now. But take this tip from me, Tanya. Don't do what I did. Do what you should do.
Well, you can back them now. Just,
I'm going to. I'm
Mhm.
going to.
I wonder if we can make tiny little pockets all over a page for them to tuck into. That might
Oh,
be
that would
fun
be
too.
fun. That would be fun.
The itty bitty little pockets. Hmm. That might be fun. And then they would tip in. They would go in there.
I
Okay.
just
So now.
realized that I have these pages out of another book that I got back long before I ever thought about doing a fairy journal, and I had torn it up and used some of it to make some um, iCads and different things.
Mm-hmm.
That might be fun to make pockets and to put on the back of these as well.
As well. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm going to be digging through these and trying to find something to use.
Well, I have to go through and sort again because I have made a big old mess here. A big old mess. Can't even get to my glue spot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, like
Well, there's
really.
6 of them, so 6 little pockets ought to fit on a page nice.
Yeah, I would think so. And I think that'll be cute to put little pockets. I'll have to think about what I want to use to make little pockets. First, I'm going to get these guys glued on here, though. I'm
That's
going
a
to
good
glue the
idea,
lady
Sherry.
first. What?
She says she uses tickets on a string to add in between pages in her books.
Oh, that would be cute.
Uh-huh. And
Oh,
Cheryl says
Cheryl.
she was thinking little envelopes. Ooh, that would be fun too.
We could make little envelopes with book paper.
Yeah.
I might have to put 2 pages together to make a decent envelope, though.
Well, we could use other book paper. It wouldn't have to be this book paper.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got
That is.
plenty of other books.
You think? You think?
I think
I even
we
got.
probably do.
I have a special little bag here, right here, to, you know, and that's just part of them. They're just close at hand, so that I have one when I need it. Hmm.
Hmm.
That's a deep subject.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that would be cute, Teresa. Oh, that would be cute in here too. We haven't talked about charms or anything like that, and we haven't done anything like that.
No, we haven't, but we probably ought to do some of that.
Yeah, and Teresa's using sequins on a string. That would be
Yeah,
really cute.
it sure would.
Okay, I'll have to look to see if I have anything other than like red and green sequins.
Oh,
trip to the Dollar Tree.
There you go. There you go.
Oh yeah, trip to the Dollar Tree. Trip to the Dollar Tree. Or vellum envelopes. That might be fun. Vellum envelopes.
Yeah.
Do you have any vellum, Lisa?
I do have some actually.
Well, I have a
Do you
roll.
have some?
I believe I actually have a roll I got at a estate sale. I also have tracing paper, which might work too if I can't find my roll of vellum. The vellum I've got may be a little dense for that, but the tracing paper would work. So I think little vellum pockets to hold the little things, I think that might be really cute.
I think so too, because then they would kind of show through.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this paper glued together, and then I'll have to see if I can. Well, I gotta glue my little guys to something so that I know how big to make the pockets.
Teresa said she would send you some sequins. She has a large plate full of them.
Oh,
She has
honey,
vellum too.
I'm pretty sure, dear, I have some sequins. So don't send them, don't post them. Okay, let me try that again. Not that I am not very grateful that you would, but don't spend money on postage until I see if I actually need some, because I'm pretty sure I got sequins. I just don't, remember where they're at. Or
I'm sure that I do too.
does that make sense, dear? Um, I'm very grateful for the offer, tremendously grateful for the offer. And I will holler at you if I don't have something. But I actually think I have some pink, purpley ones that I honestly got at Dollar Tree, where there was like 3 colors in a package or something.
Oh, uh-huh.
Ages ago, got them and never used them. And why did I buy them? I have no idea. No idea. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's coming out so cute, so cute, so cute. We're accomplishing a lot. It's only going on 4 o'clock.
Yep. I'm proud of us.
I am too. Guys, remember that we may come on here tomorrow on Lisa's channel, because I don't have enough StreamYard hours left. I kind of have a plan for that little problem, but we'll have to wait and see if it works. But we may come on about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and jelly plate for a while. It really depends on my show, my bead show. So I just don't want to tell you we will and then not be able to. Oh, okay. Come on now. What's going on? There we go. I like these long binding ones too. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pages. All right. Let's put you aside. Yeah, and the more I do in there, the less it wants to close. The other thing is are we going to put some kind of closure thing on it?
I don't know. I'm almost thinking, just because of the size of it,
Yeah.
that let me see if I can find what I'm going to show you, of using like these, one on the front and one on the back.
Oh, that might be a good idea. I got some vellum. I got very lucky at an estate sale one day. I don't know how good that vellum is, but it's artist's vellum of some sort. So, yeah, that would be cute, Lisa. And it, um, it would come off. It wouldn't be so. It wouldn't add any bulk across the front, tying it kind of thing.
Right. And it's not
So,
permanent.
right. Okay, so I have these little fairies that Janet
Oh,
sent me.
sweet.
Aren't they sweet? So, what am I going to back them with?
Well, I looked through this book and I was trying to find like some words or something, but I ended up just putting them behind this.
Oh, uh-huh.
So that's what's going to be on the back of them.
Well, I think I have. That's not very pretty. I want something with a little bit of color. And I had another piece that had a little bit of green or turquoise or something. I can't remember what color it was. And it's already backed. Yeah, but do I have a big enough piece to back all 6 of them? I'll bet I do. Awesome, Linda. That'll be great. I'll share them with Lisa and I'll share them with the group too. All right, so that's 9 inches long. These are 2.5. So if I made it them 3 inches, let's see here. Let's cut this in pieces 3 inches across. 3 inches, 3 inches, and 3 inches, right?
Sure.
Yeah, she is so helpful. Sure. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
She doesn't know that if I measured it wrong, that I've cut up my little piece and I don't have another piece like this, right? Of course not. Like I wouldn't have something else. Well, there's a 1/4 inch scrap. It's going to go in the garbage can. Don't watch because, you know. Okay. So, yep. Now, how wide are they? They're actually they're different widths. 2. Yep, they're different widths. So we're going to cut them out glue them down and then trim them after the fact, I think. Even though Lisa told me not to do that.
Well, it worked out okay for me, so I'm sure it'll work out okay for you too.
Oh, all right.
So forget what I said and do what you want.
Just do what you want. I hear her inking.
I'm inking.
Uh-huh. I knew you
And
were.
I'm going to go dig up my vellum.
Okay.
I don't know if I did the back of that one. No.
There's the train. Okay. Let's just do all three of these at once. These little fairies are so sweet. By the way, thank you again, all of you who sent stuff to us. Every last
Yes.
one of you. We
It has
thank
been
you
so fun to use.
Yeah, it's been very much fun to have these little things that aren't in our stash already to be put in this book.
It's kind of like we get to put a little bit of our friends in our book too.
Barbara, Janet sent these to me. Molly Harrison, I think is what it says on the bottom of them. But Janet sent them in a package of fairies that she sent. Lisa's and yours are a little different. Yours are the flower fairies.
Yeah.
And these are these other little sweet fairies, which I think are so cute.
They are adorable.
Okay, so we got three of them ready to put on the paper, and we have some glue. Excuse my head if it's in y'all's way.
It's not.
Oh, good, because, you know. All right, there's one. Linda said that we're both welcome. Well, we do greatly appreciate y'all.
We do. Okay.
This little fairy has a little butterfly charm on a bracelet on her upper arm. I can remember having a bracelet like that. Not a butterfly, but a bracelet that went on my upper arm.
Well.
Uh-oh.
There it is. I said I had vellum.
Uh-oh.
I do. It just wasn't where I was looking. It was where it's supposed to be.
Aha. Okay. Kind of like the iron I tried to find Tuesday.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yep. Well, that one's there we go. She's all right now. Look at my fingers are filthy. It's a good thing I cooked earlier, not cooking now.
I just cleaned mine a little bit, and so they're not quite so bad. They were not only ugly, they were sticky.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Where does that come up? Oh, goody, right on that spot that I can see.
Now I have to remember what the proportions are for envelopes to match these little things.
I usually just I cheat and fold it around it.
Oh, that's smart.
I don't like how that came out. We're just gonna cut it with the scissors.
Somewhere.
Because I would probably make them more like seed packets. That in all honesty, that's probably what I'll do.
Oh, see, I hadn't even thought about that. I was just gonna make regular envelopes.
Well, mine are up and down.
Mine are too, and that's why I was trying to figure out how do you make an envelope because I want them in like this. But seed
Yeah,
packet's a great idea. That's a
yeah.
great
So
idea.
I'll probably just make it more like a seed packet. Yeah, it's not quite right, but I can trim it from there. Okay. This will make 3. Yep. Okay. And then I gotta glue the other 3. I think they need round corners too. Like my little, they're almost like little tiny ATCs. They're adorable. Look at they're
Yes, they
adorable.
are. They're very cute. Very, very cute.
They would keep.
Okay, it's not a takeout day, so go get some supper made, Linda. Thanks
Oh,
for being here.
Mom says she's got to buy us pizza because Jeffrey did so much work in her yard. But more importantly, I have to go over there. She's got another issue with her sewing and computer stuff. She forgets where things are and she doesn't understand files and all that good stuff. So, then it gets frustrating. So she had a bad couple of days between a rat and the computer frustrating her.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I will be so glad. I really don't want her to go back to the center, but I will be so glad when she can go back and have her company.
Yeah.
It is so hard on her to be all alone all the time.
Yeah. I'm very, very grateful that Mom and Daryl got married and that neither one of them were alone during this time.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
it's very hard. I also got to go get some medicine for her. She told me she can make it through till Monday, but at the same time, it would be good if I went and got it in the next couple of days. She said she thought she had 8 days. Instead, she's only got 5. So, not a big deal. Okay, so oh yeah, they're all wide. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Is it working?
So far,
Okay.
I just gotta. I think I cut these where they're too small for most of them, so I'm gonna have to cut some
Oh,
more. I
your pieces. You got your pieces too small. In other words.
Well, I think so. I know for some of them they are.
Um,
This looks like it might actually work better than I thought, but I thought this one was going to be too small. I measured the smallest one and left some extra room, but I didn't realize it was the smallest one I measured. I just thought I measured not the biggest one.
uh-huh.
I just anyway.
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah. Okay, one more. Mhm. And I am going to have to clean my fingers because I have a messy, messy mess. Okay.
Well, so far, I've gotten away with 3 of them working, so.
Well, that's good. Chat has
Mm.
gotten very quiet. We put him to sleep.
Uh-oh. Are y'all still there?
I'm sure they are. It's only been 4 minutes since anybody said anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now maybe I can actually cut something. My fingers were so sticky. Okay.
Actually, oh, that one's good. This is the one that's really too big. Yeah, that'll work. Well, I think it's only one I'm going to have to redo out of 6, so that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
I was being chinchy and trying to get it all out of one piece of vellum, and
Brenda's here. Oh, Teresa said she was sleeping, but I've decided not to. She was thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody said there's. Okay. Barbara said still here, not sleeping, working. I'm here, storming outside. Joan's getting a storm. Mindy's not sleeping. Deborah's not sleeping. Barbara says hi, Joan. Teresa said she was thinking of sleeping, but decided not to. Brenda's here, and Teresa said she might miss something.
you might. You never
And
know.
Barbara was thinking about taking a nap before her haircut. I was thinking this morning that I'm going to have to do something about my hair, but I'll probably just take the scissors to it.
Man, that's just so close. I mean, it'll actually fit, but it won't
But
be easy to get it in there.
yeah, and you don't want it that tight because then it won't be
No,
fun.
that's right. And we want it to be fun, so
Yeah.
save that little piece of vellum with my other scraps.
There you go. Next journal. Next little scrap journal. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, now then, I want to punch all these corners. I just think they need to be rounded. Ooh, that didn't. That's because Tanya didn't cut so straight. There we go. Oh, they look like tiny little playing cards. Oh, aren't they cute? They look like
They
little
are
playing
very
cards.
cute.
Oh dear, Brenda's got the Janet was gluing. Brenda's got the spinny circle of death apparently.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, 144, and it doesn't work at 144. Mine was doing that the other night. It was just making me so mad.
Mine does that every time I watch Mary, and it does it like 500 times during the stream.
Yeah,
It's very frustrating.
yeah, and Mary's worse on Mary's than any place else. So don't know what it is, but
I don't either, but it's. I know that it's frustrating because it's definitely not Mary's fault, but
no, no.
it just it is frustrating. Okay, now then,
Yep, I got cute little playing cards. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Yes, Brenda, I agree. What she said. It. Okay, now how am I going to get this off the roll real well? I think I'll just cut me a chunk off and then worry about that later. I just save all of my little scraps, right?
Of course, right.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got some spots on it that are kind of dirty, and it's got some spots on it that are kind of torn. So, yeah. And I reach the floor. Okay.
That's possible, Teresa. It might just be um, the broadband width or whatever where she's living, because I
Well,
think she does live kind of
and I
rural a little bit.
oh yes, she lives rural. Yes, she lives rural. Um, and I'm not sure is she still streaming with her phone.
I don't know.
So because if she is, that's part of it too. I'm sure. Okay. So we need a piece that is got a little flap on the top, right? How big a flap? What are you going to do on your top? Let me see what you got.
Well, this one is the smallest envelope.
Uh,
The rest of them are a little bit taller than that. I wasn't thinking when I did that one, but I'm probably just gonna curve the back and then, um,
Cut the front down
yeah,
just so it just folds over. Uh-huh.
yeah. And I don't know that I'll ever even fold it over. I may
Uh-huh.
just
Leave it
leave it
sticking
open.
up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll do it this way then.
And that is a very crooked pocket.
It's crooked.
It's crooked. It's crooked. It'll be all right. We're gonna use it crooked.
There you go. All right. What we're going to do is, are these all pretty much the same height? I think they are because I cut them all the same. Yeah, they're not the same width, but they're all the same height because I used the same. So if I cut it like, yep, okay. All right. I know what I'm doing, at least for cutting up this piece of paper.
All right.
I can at least cut the piece of paper. Doesn't mean I'm going to have a proper pocket. And there's some wrinkles, but I like the wrinkles, so I'm not going to worry about them. Is our glitter glue working to glue the vellum?
Oh yeah, it's working like a dream.
Okay.
Working like a dream. And so far, I haven't glued the back to the front either, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Okay. Well, that we need that. Okay. See, and that's got a spot, but that's okay. We'll use the wrinkly part because I kind of like the wrinkles.
Yeah. My vellum has a little pattern. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's pretty.
It came out of a picture album, a photo album. And I didn't like the photo album, but I liked the vellum, so I paid 50 cents for it at the thrift store.
There you go.
and it had a page with vellum and a page of cardstock behind it. So I got, both.
Oh, for a whole album full
Yeah,
for 50
yeah,
cents. That was a good deal.
I
That was a
thought
very
so.
good deal. Yeah, I miss
That
the
was
thrift.
crooked too. Goodness, I
I
just got
do
a
miss the.
bunch of
I
crooked
do
pockets.
do miss going to the thrift store.
Yeah, I do too. And ours just opened up, so
Oh, ours
I
are
hope I
all
get to
open.
go soon.
They've been open since the 15th of the month. I'm of May.
Oh wow, ours just now opened.
Oh no, ours have been open. Okay, let's see what we can do here now. First off, we need to straighten one end of all of these. So just straighten one end of them. Okay, come on. Okay, we need to straighten this end. Um, but I'm not going. I mean,
Yeah, well, don't go till you feel comfortable going.
well, it's not so much about feeling comfortable. It's about the fact that, they opened the beaches, they opened this, they opened that. Our bars are open. And
Ours are just opened, but as long as you don't dance, you can
as
sit and
long as
drink. You just can't dance. Not that I care because I don't go, but I,
I was gonna say, okay, all right. Well, but we just thought we needed to leave it another couple weeks until we see how things are gonna play out. So, but we were talking about our fall trip, and we were going to try to do the things in the fall that we didn't get to do this spring, and I don't know that we're going to take a trip at all because, from the sounds of things, the national parks are doing odd. Um, every park is different about whether or not they're open, so it's like, okay, well, how are we supposed to know whether or not we can come and visit? You know,
yeah.
Zion, which is one we really wanted to see, is okay. They're only allowing in the number of cars that they have parking spots for. So it's like 400,
Wow.
and after that, you can't get in the gate. So if you want to go in there, you have to go in at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to be lined up outside at 5 o'clock in the morning to get in, so that you can, have a parking lot. And if that's the case, and that's what we really wanted to do so much of, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, well, I don't know that we're going to do it now. So
It's better to wait and do what you want to do when you can than to.
yeah, that's kind of how we felt about it. So
Yeah.
okay, so this one goes in there, and oh, I didn't put the pin back in my glue. Not wise. Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
Oh,
Bye,
oh,
Barbara.
Barbara. Bye, Barbara. Bye, hon. Have a wonderful anniversary and a great night. To getting a haircut. Whoop whoop. Okay, so this will be my little pocket. I'm going to just get them each that far, and then because it's 4:25, do we want to do a show and tell before we go and plan on leaving, or do you want to work a little while?
Um,
What do you want to do? I didn't know what you have
I think I'm okay
to stay a little while.
to stay a little bit longer.
Okay.
I'd like to get these done, and
Okay.
then I'll be ready to go. But
Okay.
I figure if we can get these done and on a page, that would be then we would have accomplished the whole page and not have to keep up with stuff or do it in between.
Well, I might not get mine done because I'm kind of behind you, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll leave it lay here and finish it up this evening before I clean up my big old mess that I made.
Well, mine, I don't think they're traditional, but once I get them inked, I think they'll be pretty anyway.
Oh, will it take the ink? Oh,
I hope so.
I didn't ink the little cards either.
Yeah. Well, I inked the cards, but I haven't tried inking this, so I don't know if it'll take it or not.
I would try it on the scrap before I tried it on my little pockets.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me just do that real quick.
Because vellum is known for being notoriously ornery.
Yeah, it takes it.
Okay, good. Well, I will try mine in a few minutes. My tummy is hungry, apparently. I hope you can't hear it, but
No, I can't.
that's
Grace
good.
is going to order pizza.
You.
Good for her.
You need to learn how to use a centering ruler. I can show it to you, Teresa. Just a minute. Give me 1 minute, and I'll show you how to use a centering ruler. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's find us a piece of paper. Okay. This is my piece of paper. And I use it more than anything for signatures, but oh, sorry about the glare. Let me move over here just a little bit. Okay. It also works real well to center things in stuff, but I don't use it so much for that. I usually eyeball that. There's a 0 in the middle, and then it counts out from the 0. Okay, now my ruler has a regular ruler on the other side, but the one you're going to use for centering is 0 in the middle, and then it counts out. So I didn't pay attention to how long I cut this piece of paper, so I'm going to have to, it's 2 and somethings. So I see 2 1/4, 2 3/8. So on each side of the 0, I find this edge and this edge, and they're both now at 2 3/8. If this had been a wider or a narrower piece of paper, just a minute, I will show you, then I would end up with a different measurement. But now I can slide this back just a touch. I can put a dot in the center. I can put a dot at 2, and now I have 3 holes for punching for stitches. Now those are about 3/8 of an inch from the top and the bottom. If I wanted them a specific amount apart, I could put holes at 1 inch and holes at 2 inches, whatever I want. If this is a different measurement, let's just go like this. And we'll put a fold right here, and we'll measure this fold. So again, I got my 0. I'm going to go in the middle. Oh boy, I did that really good. It is now 2 1/16 on each side. So I just find that I get the same measurement there and the same measurement there, and I end up with 2 1/16. So now I can put my spot in the center, and then if I want roughly 3/8, I'm gonna go 3/8 1/16, 3/8 1/16. Nope, that's wrong. I just did that one. This one is wrong. I went at a quarter and a little bit. So, you got to count. But you just use it the same on both sides. Okay. Um, I happen to like this one because it's got these 1/4 inch grids. Sorry about that. The length of it, and if I want to center something, okay, say I have a spine. Just a minute. Let me make a spine. Okay, so this is my spine. It's the width of my spine, and I want to put 3 signatures in here. First off, I figure out how wide. Boy, man, I couldn't have done that if I'd have tried it. It's exactly 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to put one
Makes you
of
look
my.
like a professional.
Yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to put. I've got this spine that's 1 inch wide. I'm going to every 1/4 inch put in a signature. So now I don't have to measure. I can just put this 1/4 inch line right here. I can find my center by finding this and this. I got there and there, and then I can just use that same mark, go in. Oops, I used a 1/2 inch, not an inch. And so that 1/4 inch line now lets me measure the width as well. And I didn't do it so well, but that's why I really like this. Now it also has, in places on the other side, it has eighth inch marks in between, and there is one right here along this edge. It's kind of like a quilting ruler, which I like quilting rulers, but they don't have a centering ruler for quilting. So that's just the best explanation I can explain. Okay, y'all done,
She explained it best she can.
I explained it best I can. Thank you very much, ma'am. I explained
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Oh man, whew. My explainer is not working so well. I hope that made sense. That's all I care about, is that I hope it made sense. When I'm folding these guys, I am leaving myself a little bit of room because,
Yeah, I did too. It just is way easier
Yeah,
because they just slide right in and out with no problem.
yeah. You don't want to have them too tight. You want them to go in your pocket. But I don't need the 1/2 inch. I just need a little bit, maybe 1/4 inch total. And I cut so straight, I worried about it terribly.
Yeah, well, welcome to the club.
Okay, so each one now has its own little space because they're all different sizes. So all right, that one
Now,
goes
I'm
with
thinking
this.
about putting something behind these,
Okay.
like some flowers or something,
Oh, that might be pretty. Yeah.
and that might make them show up more too. So,
Oh, and that looks so cute up the top. Did you cut those with pinking scissors?
yeah,
I'm thinking that I'm going to have to go get mine and cut mine with pinking scissors too. I think that will be so cute. And
I
that way
like,
they don't have to be folded down.
right. They can just sit there and be cute.
Well, great, Teresa. I'm glad it helped. She said she did it.
Yay. I could just do those.
Oh, those are pretty. Yep. Uh-huh.
So let's, since they were the ones that were sitting right here. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. I think that we need to do it that way. Yep. It's going to take 2 pages to put them all on, though, isn't it? Are they going to fit on 1 page?
Well, mine will. It just
Mm.
depends on how much I decorate the page. I mean, if they will be kind of overlapping each other a little bit, like stacked pockets or something.
Uh-huh.
See, like that.
Yeah, that looks cute, though. Yep. That's adorable. That's absolutely adorable.
So now we got to inky the flowers. I thought I had all these ink, but I didn't.
Inky the flowers. Yep. Okay. I just got mine started cutting them, um, gluing them together. So, and I haven't even come close to inking mine. But I will. 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 I also got to ink around the little cards because I didn't ink around the little cards yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And
once
now
you
I got.
start inking, then everything has to be inked.
That's right. Okay. So.
Thanks, Teresa.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, okay. So, we are going to. We got to do the bottoms. I got to do the bottom of everybody. Oh, let's see. It would be better if I folded it first. And you got to cut it up to the fold. Come on now. Behave yourself. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, I guess it would be better if I just went ahead and cut them all and then got out the ink, the glue.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I just put 5 on there, I could do that.
Yeah, but you've got 6, and you'd be upset with yourself if you didn't put all 6 of them on there.
Yep.
Well, have you got? Okay. Can you get them all on there? There you go. You got them. That's cute.
I think I like it. Okay.
Okay, make sure that you have the fairy that you like the most showing through on the front. And the other thing is take your little cards out before you glue the pockets on, just in case it seeps through the vellum. Just in
Okay.
case. It shouldn't, but
Yeah, it shouldn't because it didn't when I was gluing the pockets together. But
right.
that's a
Yeah,
good precaution.
yeah. It's just, you never know what orneriness paper can create. Okay. Bottom. That glitter glue glued this pretty well. It seems to be holding very nicely.
Yeah, it worked really well for me too.
Hmm. I'll be right back, okay?
Alrighty.
Well, I was going to ask Jeff if it was okay if we went past 5 o'clock, but he's asleep, so I don't think he's going to know.
Yeah. I don't want to go much past anyway, so.
No. Well, you're almost done, and when you finish that, we'll do a this is what we did, and we'll do show and tell, and then we'll go. I will finish this one up later on. Although I'll have to clean up my table because I've got to take some more pictures. But I need to get back to work too, so.
Yeah. Oh, I got a video I need to finish. So.
Oh, I definitely have a video. It didn't even get close to being edited last night like it was supposed to. Teresa, I like my centering ruler. I use it quite a bit. It also eliminates math.
Well, anytime you can eliminate math, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's also good to be able to use it when you have to.
Yeah, well, that's true, but if I don't have to try to figure out what is half of 2 and, well, 2 is an easy one, but 3 and 4/16, or that's a quarter, 5/16, it really
Yeah.
makes my life a lot easier.
Okay.
That came out so cute.
I like it. It was a dandy plan.
I think mine are going to be awful big to put all on one page.
Well,
You
yours
know,
might be bigger than mine
they're
because
3
I mean they
inches.
look like they are.
They're 3 inches tall.
Yeah, mine are definitely not that big.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a spread. I'll check and see
Yeah.
how big mine are, but they're not 3 inches tall. My biggest one is 2 inches wide and 2 and a little over and 3/8, 2 and 3/8 tall. That's my
Yeah. And
biggest
see,
one. The other ones are the same height, but they're not as wide.
yeah. I put this on a 3-inch piece height
Mm.
wise. I did add some height to it by bordering it, but they
Yeah.
were already 2.5 inches tall. So, well, do you want to make yourself big? And I'm going to put this aside so I can see your show and tell.
Okay. I went ahead and tucked them in now after I made sure there was no glue
They're
coming through.
adorable. They're just adorable.
Okay. I'm gonna go big and then
Yep.
I'll show real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I did this page with this from Deborah and this from Janet. This from my grandma. And these were from my grandma. And then these little things that were from Janet. And who was it that said envelopes?
I think Mandy did, but I can't remember.
Whoever it was, thank you for saying envelopes because I love that. And let's see. Trying to remember
Wait a
where.
minute. Turn back to the oh, right there. Nope, nope, nope. Not that one. Next page. I didn't realize you had used those butterflies. I guess.
Yeah, I used them. Remember
Oh,
to.
that's right. Because they were heavy enough to be tabs.
Uh
I
huh.
remember you using them now. Okay. All right. Keep going.
Yep, love them, love them. Tanya sent me those. Okay, and then let's see. Then I did these 2 pages and put Mindy's lovely cards in there, and this one from Care. And I did this one, and these are Teresa's butterflies. And I think we did something else. What else did we do?
Very
Maybe
back
not.
page. Very back
Oh
page. I
yeah,
think. Oh, yeah. We might have done something else. I can't remember because yeah,
yeah.
the
That
very
one.
back page.
Oh, and
Which
this
came out.
one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, so there's 2. Let's see. Well, all right. Just trying to see how many I got done. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
Yes.
Mindy said to use vellum, so it wasn't her that said use pocket. She said use vellum. So not sure who said use pockets,
Okay.
but
Well, whoever it was, thank you very much for saying
yeah,
pockets, and thank you, Mindy, for saying vellum because I love that idea too.
I love the idea of the vellum. So
All righty, we'll go to Tanya.
okay, so I did this one. This one right here,
Well,
which
I
is
love that one. I'm not a big yellow person, but I really, really love that golden kind of yellow.
I was gonna say partially because it's not bright yellow.
Yeah.
It's that almost caramel color in all honesty. But
Yeah.
I thought it really looks cute with that fairy with these fairies
Uh huh.
when you open this page. So I really like how that came out. So I did that one. I still have to go back and fix him where I melted him last Tuesday. Okay, let's see here. Wait, is there one in there? No. Okay, where are you? Okay, and I didn't. This little fairy is from Fran. She sent me that one. Then I did this one. That's from Deborah. And this words are from Janet. I got those 2 done. And then I have postcards from Mindy too. So I have these postcards that I put in, and I got this page done, and I love that one.
I do too. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. That fairy's right there where it shows too. So it came out real well. Real pleased with that one. So then let's see here. And I got another page done in here somewhere, I thought. Yeah, no. Here we go. I got this one done, which I really like how it came out. These were from Lisa. Lisa sent me those.
I like the softness of those flowers with the since the butterflies are so soft, that just worked really well.
It worked really well. It's kind of a very muted, soft page, and then the start black fairies, which is, I really liked how it came out. So, okay, come here now. Huh.
It's hard,
Oh,
isn't it?
this one, I did that
Yeah.
one, and then this one. So let's see, I got 1, 2, okay, come on now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That must mean I got 9 done too. Now how's that? Because I didn't finish my
Well,
that's 9.
well, you were working. You got like a couple of pages done when I did one. So
Okay. Well, because I haven't finished my
yeah. So you're gonna have 10 pages.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun, Teresa.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, it will. So, but yeah, I'm very pleased with what I got done today. I mean, that was a lot of we got a lot done today.
Yeah,
I
we
still
did.
have all of this in here to
Yeah, I have mine in 2 little bits. I have a little bit over here, right there, and then a little bit right here.
well, and I mostly the front section
So,
I mostly have done it, glued it together.
yeah. Do we want to go ahead and I think I want to wait on these until we've
Um,
used up some more of the other pages, because we might want to use that metal fairy, and she might take up all of this. We might need to, take out a lot more pages when we do
that's
her.
right. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a
So
very
we'll
good
just keep
idea.
going
So
with what we've got done.
yeah, I
Oh,
would say
we're gonna do the doors next
yes,
time, right? Okay.
right. And what we're going to do, guys, is make this front piece very sturdy. We're going to take out everything but like 4 little pages, make it a nice sturdy page, and we're going to create a scene on the inside of our cover that we have opening doors. So that's the plan for next time. So then that will be Tuesday on my channel at noon, right?
Yay! Yes.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. Well, we're
We're
gonna
gonna have
go.
to be we're gonna have to be
You have
careful because
anything
I
else
only have like 3 hours on StreamYard.
Yeah.
So
So we'll have to work fast on Tuesday. Well, they say they won't stop you if you're in the middle of
yeah,
one.
they won't break us in the middle. Don't forget we might come on and jelly plate tomorrow at 2.
All righty. God bless you all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.